Hello everybody, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play some more Lands of Galzyr, published by Snowdale Design. Hello everyone joining live. Hello to you in the chat. Hello to you not in the chat and just lurking. I know you're there. Hello, welcome. You're all welcome. Hello. I see Kate. I see Sajat. I see Janet.
Hello.
So two of the cool people are here.
Your job to decide who's the one.
I'm just kidding. They're all awesome.
I guess first we should say happy Thanksgiving to anybody that celebrates Thanksgiving today. Watching live, right?
Well, it's only the U.S.
No, I know. Anybody that celebrates is what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only our friends in the U.S. and not everyone in the U.S. celebrates it, I'm sure.
Right.
So
if you are.
But yes, so it's even smaller a group of people than you'd think. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving.
If there's anyone that
Yeah, absolutely. Hello. Hope you're having a good day today. Eating turkey or some kind of food and wearing loose pants and watching football is supposedly, according to the stereotypes and most of the friends I know that celebrate Thanksgiving in the U.S., that's what they do. So that's all I have to go by. So hopefully you're having a good day and getting ready to kill people tomorrow or tonight for Black Friday deals to get your Christmas shopping going.
Do people still kill each other for that, or do they just buy it online?
I don't know how the deals are anymore. I don't know if they're worth stabbing people anymore, or driving them over with your car for that sweet TV discount. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think they just realize customers spend money that weekend, so they don't really need to try. So it's like the deals aren't that good anymore. Anyways. Yes. Wishing you all the best on getting that board game you want with a sweet discount. Since that's already past midnight here, drop some money on a bunch more board games. Whoops. Click.
Accidentally click.
Accidentally added that to my cart. Whoops. Accidentally put in my credit card info. Boom. Purchase.
I didn't realize it was a one click.
Weird how that worked. They had my info saved. I slipped. Oh. And then those other 5 things to get the free shipping. Whoops, those fell in there by accident. Oh, whoopsie doodle. All right. So we went through some of the setup while we were waiting for the stream to start. We might as well get into it. If you haven't seen already, we played this game on Saturday that just passed. Yeah. If you're watching this in the future, that doesn't mean anything to you. What does mean something to you is check the video description, expand it. You'll find links to the playlist where our previous episodes for this series are, and any future episodes we play in the series if we do any. Just check the playlist down below if you're looking for the first episode to understand an explanation of the game, kind of what's happened so far in our game, which should be different from how you started your game, and you might have run into different things. But my goal here is, same as last episode, same with the first when we played with the early prototype of the game, is just to play it a bit, to let you guys see just kind of how the game expands. I don't think it's realistic for me to say I'm going to play this through to the end, because there's no end. It doesn't end. It's just a series of however long you want to play it, however many sessions you want to play this game, and just expand the world and see how far you can push some of the quests and, you know, see how it changes. But it's really just a group of different separate sessions where you're trying to get the most prestige, whether it's together as co-op or separate as competitive and compete with the players at the table. So yeah, we'll just play. We're just going to play another one. I wanted to come back. I wanted to continue more. It feels like you just kind of scratched the surface a little bit in a session, I guess. Well, at least the way I played. I was stuck in the snowy mountains and having a little trouble up there with volcanoes blowing up and all that kind of stuff. But Mel was actually pushing her quest along, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I was trying more of the, let's see what happens when I just wander down the street, to show 2 different sides of it, right? So, you know, Mel's going to probably continue to try to see if she can push that further. I'm going to continue to try to see if I can change how the board looks and
do some more damage.
Yeah. We're just going to, you know, just see how it goes. We're just poking and prodding, see how the game works. Just having some fun with it. But yeah, you definitely can just watch the first stream if you want to avoid as many spoilers as possible. Of course, you'll make different choices. You'll see different things in your story. It's an open world sandbox, choose your own adventure kind of, you know, persistent game. you know, so obviously if you're playing a different character, you'll have different main quests and, you know, different things will happen along the way. You'll have different stats and stuff. So certain story choices will be like kind of locked to you unless you get super lucky on your dice rolls and stuff like that. So you shouldn't really get too many spoilers, but watch that first episode if you want to get an idea of how the game works without going too far into it. Today, we're just going to keep going. But again, like, I don't know how many dozens of times you can play this game and still be doing new things that you haven't seen yet. I don't know, but I'm sure it's a lot. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay. So we went through most of the steps to set up, but we were on the step of we're putting some time stuff on the tracks, which I have some of.
Yes, I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I still have this card, Inner Fire, which it didn't say to like discard it or anything. So I'm assuming I just have it at the start of my turn and I get 4 out of it.
Yep.
And then in these type of checks, I hasten 1. So I'm trying to avoid those checks, or I reduce the time on this. But in the meantime, the more sneaks, fights, and climbs I do, I get an extra burst. And any heated or upbeat things, I'm like ready to go. I got an Inner Fire.
How many days? 4?
4. So I'll just put this, I don't know, somewhere like here maybe.
Let's put my ability here.
And the items, just to recap my side here to help me also understand where I'm at. Exploring, re-rolling dice on searches, navigation. So I got my pocket compass. Of course, I have my black hat, because like, why wouldn't I? Intimidate, explore also. So exploring is what I want to do, which is kind of the way I'm playing. And intimidating people, I guess, with my shady looking hat. Okay. What else? What else? What else do I got here? Oh yeah, my once per game ability. Got to remember this thing if ever I'm doing a test that I really want orange and yellows and some extra blacks to really make that test work. If I'm looking for swords and tents, right? Are the 2 strong on those ones?
Yep.
Oh yeah, right here, orange. Yeah, swords and tents, which is like might and survivability or survival or whatever. Okay, so I got that. Let's just keep that there. Got to remember that. I had a quest here, Buried Secrets. This is my character's quest, which is the second part of it, but I don't think I'm going to push this one. I think I'm going to stay away from my character's quest and just wander around and see what happens again, just to show that side of the game. Is that how I'd normally play? No, I would try to go with my character's quest, try to level them up, get some cool stuff, see how that goes, but I'm trying a little different. I'm doing what I'm doing, so that's fair. That's how I'm going to roll with it. Again, this is not to play through the whole game and show you everything in the game, because that's literally like I would lose my mind trying to get that achieved, is try everything in this game.
Oh yeah, you don't even know if you would be able to succeed in that.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
So much.
It's, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even want to think like that. Like even just playing a full year of the game, going through 12 months to see what happens. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And then I also have this adventurous thing, which this is the same as these. So this is one of these little things, not a quest, not a quest. So I'll just, yeah, I don't know, just keep my stuff like this. Items here. We have 11 gold. Okay, where is the part that we...
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, each player takes their adventure board and figure, matching their adventurer, the gold on their board. Place your items face up, status cards, companions, quest cards. For each time. Okay, and then the player, we go first, da-da-da. Oh, are we rolling for first player? Oh, yeah,
oh, we
fair.
can roll
no,
off.
that's
yeah,
fair,
yeah.
that's fair.
I just do the odds evens thing as usual. But no, roll off sounds more fun.
5.
2.
Oh, okay.
Can I keep my first number?
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. So you get to pick where you want to go.
Starting player places their adventure figure on their chosen location card. They may pick up quests, matching other... Okay. I think this is because this is the start of the game, but now we get to do it anywhere, right? On their chosen location card, but we're just...
No, that is correct.
Oh, chosen location card. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking like...
You pick wherever, and if you go somewhere, you can even grab the quest from it, like right when you drop your character.
So my quests are kind of, part 1 is
I'm gonna do a quest.
Arin.
I'm gonna do a quest from the board. I'm gonna let the chat decide though.
On which one you do?
Yeah, because then I'll start. You go. You're first though, so you go first.
Yeah.
And you might accidentally snag one, and
No,
then a new one will appear. No, then a new one will appear. Then I'll know what my valid poll results or poll options are.
Yeah, I don't think I'll take one because I'm full here and I like what I have going on. So I won't abandon any. But I think I will just finish my personal quest. So I will start in Rheinstamm.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Did we lay down?
I think it's easier if you lay it down because the camera's more above.
Yeah.
And he sticks out better on this side. Like when I was setting up the original stream and I picked the little green guy, I remember why we didn't use him the first time, because he blends right into the board.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't see him anywhere.
Especially on the other side, I'm sure is worse.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
On this side, he's fine.
Yeah.
As soon as we picked a random month and it was winter, I was like, yes. Because yeah, you can see them. Okay. So you're going there. You're not taking any quests.
Nope.
I see some mention of Steven in the chat saying, I have lands of Galzyr, but I haven't even organized it yet. It's not that bad. It's pretty quick, but yes, understood. Don't do that until you're ready to go. It's fine. Doesn't take, but do it like before you want to play, because it does take some time to go through the welcome letter, pop out everything, organize everything, unwrap the cards. There is some cards that are like sorted into other decks that you have to kind of take out and organize a little bit. It doesn't take that long. I've done it twice now. I've done it twice, once with the early copy, which still had a ton of cards. And then once again, it was easier the second time, of course. But he's mentioning still trying to get my arms around ISS Vanguard. Now, does that mean you don't own it yet? So you're trying to steal it from somebody, or you have it and you're trying to hug it to show it your love, but it's so big you can't get your arms around it?
It's a big box.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Steven. But yeah, we have ISS Vanguard. We will play it on the channel at some point. It's just obviously with the miniatures in the box, obviously adds a painting time to us, and we'll get to it soon when Mel has some time off work because she wants to play with me. We're gonna sit down and play it on some of her vacation closer to the holiday times in December. So that's our plan so far. Probably a good game to play around that time. This was obviously easier to get to the table because yeah, it's just the cute meeples. You just pop them out, you get them, and you're good to go.
Yeah, we appreciate Sandies and meeples.
I really appreciate Sandies, meeples, and chips. And chips,
yeah.
Versus paintable miniatures now. I actually despise them very much.
We can go back.
Well, if I didn't stream on YouTube, I wouldn't care as much, because sometimes I just play with gray plastic.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm all bougie. I got this front to put up, you know. I got to pretend like we're better than everybody and play with only painted miniatures. So it adds this extra time. But then people are asking about games. Rob, I saw you have ISS Vanguard for like a couple months. Where is that game? And they think I'm being a troll and all this stuff. And it's a rough life, I'm telling you. But anyways, yes, I love games with chips, standees, meeples, even like the pandemic little, like, you know, little
cube?
No, they're like the little, they're like meeples, but they're plastic
like pegs,
little,
almost.
yeah,
Not
pegs.
Like, what are those called?
I don't know if I have some here.
Pawns. Like
Pawns, yes. Pawns is the word. That is the word.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven says, I own it, playing the tutorial. Okay.
I like that there's a tutorial.
Oh, that's good. Okay, now I'm not as worried about it.
Did we already do this? Sorry, take a random.
Oh, no, we didn't do all the global stuff. Yeah.
Sorry. That's only one.
So this is from last time, the global effect of Wrath of Galzyr, led by tireless town officials. The residents of Chabar are working through the aftermath of that volcano's basically eruption, helping survivors and clearing the utter devastation. During setup, take a random 298.
Oh yeah, this is the one we put at the end.
Okay, 298. Let's see how many there are. Oh, there's just two. I think. We're taking a random one. So it's like probably determines about how, if it's still going or if it's not. During setup, take a random. Okay, so I took it. I'm gonna put this other one back. Get in there. And this one says volcanic clearance. Chabar is now in chaos with widespread frenzy in the streets. The hardened magma needs to be cleared out before any rebuilding can take place. Place to Chabar. So you can go here and for 0374 in the app, you can visit the ruins. But when we save the game, this will go into the vault and completely leave the game. So the next time I grab a 298, there's another one in there that does something. But then eventually they're gone, and it says here if you save and there is no 298 available, we replace it with this one. So it's like whatever the post volcano location is. Very clever. Very clever. I like this stuff.
Yep.
So I'm gonna place this here as a little event there. That's
over here. We're good with
in play.
No other setup here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. No. I'm just reading through.
Okay. Steven says, maybe wooden meeples and not the plastic statues is why Lands of Galzyr didn't take forever to produce.
Maybe.
Well, when they did send us the early prototype, this game was like, it was like in progress. Like it was like the engine was there. They were just developing more story and stuff. So yeah, they're pretty far with it, I feel. When we got the prototype, it was pretty good. Okay. So let me do a poll. So we're gonna do a poll, just get me kicked off here. So here, maybe I can fit them all on here. I don't know how zoomed out I am today. Nope. But I can probably do it like this. Yeah. We did it. Okay. So here is the 3 quests that are on the public notice board. I can start at any location on the map. I can drop myself right on one of these 3 cities or places or forts or whatever they are. And I can choose any of these based on this little flavor text on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that flavor text. I'll read it out in a sec. But in the meantime, I'm going to say which quests. And you guys are going to pick. I'm going to just put the locations, which are on the top. Sarwar, Yezden. Had an option for Arin. Okay, I'm going to poll you guys in the chat. You guys can vote if you're watching live. Open up the chat. There should be a poll there. You can pick. So Sarwar, the fighting arena in Aranstum, has murdered and maimed countless folks. Anyone sharing our views is welcome to join our protest to end this barbaric practice. And that's from Vequanail, the carpet chameleon. Okay, so doesn't like the whole basically Colosseum of gladiator combat that's happening there. Wants to go protest it. Shall we do that? I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you want to see? There's Yezden. Moving between cities in Galzyr is a pain. I have a solution, however. Just a simple courier service is needed to complete my plan. This is Olamide the Dodo. So I can help him try to get up some kind of, basically start FedEx in this world, like I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, some version of it.
Yeah. Start at the beginning of FedEx or UPS or something. I don't know. And then we have Arin. The location here has the quest. I came to Galzyr for a little vacation. The trip is already well planned, and I'd love some company. This is Karimia, the Gila monster. Okay, listen. You guys want me to continue the volcano mess?
No, they want you to clean up your volcano.
Oh, my God. All right. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll take the winner. I'll take the winner of the poll, and we'll put it against going and cleaning up the volcano mess. I don't know you guys wanted me to see that through. I didn't know you cared about the people in Shabar as much and their lives and their houses and their future.
Safe. They just don't have anywhere to live.
I didn't realize we had some people from Shabar in the chat today, or some people with family and friends there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know I'm heartless. I'm heartless. I know. Maybe the courier service, starting that up, might help get them the food and the rations and the tools they need to recover. The materials, you know, like, come on, guys.
Yeah, because where you pick this up is not necessarily where you're going to complete it. You're going to have to travel somewhere.
I'm just starting it. I don't know if in 7 days I can get much done. We'll see. I might run into another natural disaster happening that's destroying people and get stuck. Who knows?
2 of these options are also north where Chabar is. So
okay.
You could pick this up. And
I should have probably pointed that out. Okay, I ended the poll. Yezden, 60%. Okay. Now this is what we do. Here's how we.
They'd like the courier
here's
service.
what we do. All right, courier service. Yep, they're thinking of the people in Chabar. Okay. I could still start in Yezden, but I need to know. Maybe I should poll just asking. work on the new quest
Oh.
or help the people of Chabar first. So again, if I help the people, that's fine. Probably, am I spelling that right? No. 1 H missing. Nope.
HR. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah. But if I, yeah, what?
Yeah, because if you pick up the quest.
All right, I'm gonna pull that.
Still.
You guys can vote. Those who are watching, you can decide. Do I go for this? Maybe I start there and just go for it if the other option wins, or do I just start working on this and then maybe make my way over there? Maybe. But again, I don't know where this quest is going to lead me. But does this become primary or secondary is basically what we're finding out.
Oh, Edgar says, which I now see, he sees some hands sticking out of the rubble. So maybe they are all not out of there. I didn't even notice that.
Is that, yeah, what is?
Yeah, that's a hand, but
someone is under there.
Yeah, uh-oh, and he's calling, like, help him. Oh, man.
The art in this game is awesome.
Uh-oh, I thought you saved them all, but I guess not.
Yeah. Dan says, hey, if you started the eruption, you have to finish it somehow. I didn't start the eruption, okay? I just didn't get there in time. No, I did get there in time. I warned people.
You did start it.
I just didn't save people from an avalanche thing and then like kind of tried to help them, but then I like froze to death almost and didn't get much done there.
Oh no.
I don't know. It seems
I'm not far as well from there, so I guess like maybe we can team up to help them if it's because it does show the hands like we can partner up here. So
right now. All right.
So that could be a play.
All right, I'm going to close the poll.
All right.
You guys will get me started here. Let's see.
Wow. Wow.
93% say help the people of Chabar first. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know this is the way it was going. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know this.
Are you starting at Yazden and then going to? Because you could start at Yazden and then go there.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
you're
starting
just going
there.
straight there.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the quest I'll go for then if it's still around and you didn't jack it or whatever.
Yep. Nope.
But
I
yeah.
need to go there.
But out of the quests, I'm working towards this one. If I finish up with this, then I'll go for that.
Okay. Because I'm going to do my little ability and then maybe I'll come up there and help you if you need partnering. Or if it's like a multi-process.
I don't know. I could just start it by visiting the ruins and seeing. Okay, yeah. So you go ahead. You choose to move or whatever you're going to do.
Well,
and then
I'm going to do my test here, which is 0095. Visit Sovereign's home. This is part 3.
Sovereign's home lies near the market at the cross section of the city's rich and poor. An application for behavioral study. One such opportunity is just occurring right now at the front door, where a small crowd of mostly polecats and raccoons surround a lone gorilla. Let us in already, a raccoon shouts. The owner's long gone. He points at the nailed shut windows. I told you, the gorilla says. I was paid to hold the key for someone, and that's what I'll do. You ask if someone is Carrie, however you say it, Carrie, and her eyes widen in surprise. Wait, I'm Carrie, a voice called from the crowd. A voice from the crowd shouts, no, I'm Carrie, another retorts. Uh-oh. Chaos ensues, leaving you without an option to try to talk sense to the gorilla. So your options are snatch the key from the gorilla, which is a medium little sticky fingers thievery test, force a window open, which is a medium might test, or pay for the key for 5 gold.
All right.
And you have to have the 5 gold. You can't barter.
I do have a force. I can discard my vigor to gain a success. I do not receive any bonuses, however. But if I were to snatch the key, I would get to roll 1 blue die, but that's probably not good. I think I try to force the window open. I have 7 gold. I don't necessarily want to spend it on that. So we're going to force.
Okay.
And I can discard my vigor to get 1.
Brian S. is here, says, happy Thursday. I hope you are enjoying this game. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Brian.
Yes, Brian. All right. So I'm forcing, which is, oh, I did get 1.
That's medium, you need at least 2.
Which I can get if I discard. Oh, I'm afraid to reroll.
You can reroll everything.
No, we're going to take, I'm scared. So I
Okay.
will discard my vigor when I force to gain a success. So that's 2. I worry that I reroll and I only get 0 on the dice.
That makes sense. Come on, where are you? There you go. Okay. So you have how many?
2.
Hold on, let me try. There was an update when I opened it today. No, it's already on large. I didn't know if it reset the text.
It does look small, but that's okay.
But I can like stretch it. It
No,
just
no, that's fine.
it'll just get probably blurry. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Where are you? Bear with me. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see what happens when I pull this. Okay, see if I can. You know what I'll do? Let's. Oh, now it's. Okay, I'll drag it up. Pull again. Let's see if I can like throw it here so it's not blocking the dice tray. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Because like I have it blown up on a big screen. We're not that far from the screen. If I'm having trouble reading a little bit, you on a phone or tablet are definitely not reading it unless it's like right up in your face too, maybe. I don't know. But it's some of that text that's like you said before is the like lighter color on the like darker background is like hard to see.
It's like the brown on the beige.
Yeah. It's like doesn't contrast enough.
Yep.
It's harder to read. Definitely I read the other stuff easier. That's like the black on the white background, of course. And the stuff that's not italicized. But I think most of it's italicized. Yeah, like this text in the top, harder to read for me. The one on the bottom, much easier in the lighter because the contrast is there. But that's just me. My eyes are getting old, I think. I don't know. All right. The windows are barred tight, and it takes significant effort from you to pry the planks off one by one. As you progress, the arguments in the crowd slowly die down and turn into silent anticipation. And when the last plank falls, they erupt in cheer. Before climbing in, you take one last look at the dumbfounded gorilla looking at her suddenly useless key. The others follow through the path you open. Hurrah!
There's a storm in the window.
The inside is as dusty as one could expect. With only modest furniture adorning the place, the crowd is already busy checking out the place and tapping on the floorboards. You'd have to find the hidden room before them unless you want your findings to be tampered with. But how? You want to search the place, medium perception test, or think like a squirrel? Squirrel?
I would like to think like a squirrel, which is my better
Oh, that's hard though. You need at least 3 successes of your knowledge or book or whatever. I don't have the rules to know. Exactly.
Oh, I have here. Sorry.
What's the symbol for book? I forget.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Oh, I was
think
right.
that's what you said. Yep.
I lack the knowledge of all the symbols.
And it's a hard test, right? So I need 3. Oh, or it searches 2. Search would be...
Yeah, just check your card abilities and stuff. Maybe get some free successes on some of these. No?
No.
Brian says, I may or may not have my screen up to my face as I read the story. Now, here's the question, Brian. Here's how I know if it's too close to your face. If after watching my stream of Lands of Galzyr and you look in the mirror, do you have a red tanned rectangle across your face? If so, the radiation and rays from your phone may be burning your skin. That's how you know. So just put some aloe on it and learn how to increase the size on the screen or use something with a larger screen. That's my pro tip for you. Just kidding. That's not true.
I'm going to try for the heart. Oh, no, I probably should search. It's easier. I'm going to search. Let's rewind. Searching, which would give me one of these.
Yes. Yeah, Dan, not that book. Not that skill check, no. Wait, wrong game.
All right, we're gonna search because it's easier. We're gonna search.
All right, final answer.
Final answer.
How long did that take?
I know.
I'm just kidding. I was talking.
Because the other one's hard. I just get nervous.
Yeah, no. All right.
Searching. Oh.
And you rolled 2 books, not doing that check.
Yep. Okay, so we're re-rolling all of it. I wish I could hold this eyeball. We're re-rolling all of it. I'm gonna get none. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Ooh, I got it.
With all the meticulousness the situation allows, you scour the house looking for anything out of the ordinary. Nothing shows up right away until you move to examine an old fireplace. The roofing above shows subtle marks of wear compared to the surroundings, which is all the evidence you need. By now, one of the raccoons has caught wind as well, and together, you push the planks aside and pull yourselves up into the hidden attic. Inside, you find Sovereign's stash of items. The raccoon snatches an accordion from the top, but you disregard that. There's something more interesting in the pile, a letter dedicated to you.
Oh.
Carrie, my friend, I know your inquisitive nature will lead you here. That's what your folk are known for, after all. That makes you a great scholar, but that's not all you are. That's not all you have to be. You may be distinct, but perhaps you've realized we can become whatever we want in our own ways. Go and see, adventure like the polecats. I know their ways always fascinated you, but learn from my folk as well and prepare for the challenges ahead. You stare at the letter as the gears in your head turn. He's right. You've always pushed against convention, looked for new approaches, and searched for the greatest challenge. But perhaps your greatest challenge was always becoming what you've always wanted to be deep within. You know, but you're yearning to find out. That is your will. You turn to the stash your friend left you. Time to see what Carrie the adventurer should look like. You earn 2 prestige.
Woo! I love prestige.
All right. Then you may swap 2 of your skill marks for any other marks. What type of adventure, what type of character did you want to be, Mel? Now is your choice to change your path, change your destiny, change your skills, change what you're good at, change what you suck at, all that stuff. You can mess with it. So you've kind of got a taste of the game again. You've seen kind of where it goes, what kind of tests, what choices there are. What type of player do you want to be? Do you want to be a sneaky thief? Do you want to be someone that sees all the, you know, let's do this. I'll show you. This will help everybody too at home understand the choices you can make. If I can find the rule book, I will show you all. And you can look this up online. The rule book is available, PDF. But here is like kind of like a good description right near the beginning of the rule book to kind of get you set up so you kind of understand what you're getting into. Thievery on the top there, little sticky frog finger. Take advantage of the dexterous and cunning arts. Might is the orange sword. You can resolve problems with strength and martial ability. Survival, persevere over obstacles and thrive outdoors. Knowledge, rely on your memory and intelligence. I wish. Communication is the light blue with the theater mask there. Persuade others with your words and presence, and perception is the eyeball there. Stay vigilant and discover the unseen. So where like, do you want to even switch to one of those things? Like,
I am switching.
What items do you have? What is your quest kind of looking for, you know?
I am switching.
Okay, one sec.
Now, I'm almost thinking, would there be a play of, instead of being 2 on something, moving 1 to somewhere so I have more flexibility in tests? Because we can only have 4, right? I can't add. So I could move this one.
I wonder if you ever do gain more than 4.
I don't know.
But then again, in the competitive version, that would throw it off. So I don't like, because again, a player could literally join in a session starting from scratch, or you could reset a character and someone can play with a character that's been played like 90 times. So like, I don't remember what the rules say. They probably say it in there somewhere that like, oh, you always only have a max of 4, you know, pegs, but you can adjust them and move them as you want.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking there's a play of moving this knowledge to either might or survival to have just more variety in the dice. So if a test comes, I can still pull one of the colored dice.
Brian says I would keep the 2 in knowledge.
Oh, yeah?
Hmm.
Okay.
But just think of those things I read out. What would you do you care about not being strong in might? Because you literally don't even have the neighboring stats. So like any might checks, unless you have an item to help you, is kind of like, uh-oh.
That's why I was kind of thinking about putting this one in might.
Then
so
do
then
it.
if I did a thievery or a survival, I would still be able to roll that
Then do it.
might.
If you want to do it. Again, we're just testing the game out. So like just, if you think it might help you, then do it or don't.
I want to try that.
You could go stronger. You could like move these 2 and like make yourself like 2 in thievery, for example, if you wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do whatever you want.
I think I just want to try to be versatile in whatever I need. So I'm going to put 1 in might. And then do I want to move another one? I don't know that I do. I don't think I do. Because then if I have a thievery test, I can roll those dice. Same with survival.
And do you have a test of will card that I need to return?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The library 225.
I think that's what I'm going to try. If I don't like this, if I do get another option to change, I'll maybe put back to a 2, but we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Scenes.
Scene. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna visit the ruins of Chabar. 0374. Okay, Chabar was never among the more grandiose locations in Galzyr, but it is clear how much this richly historic city has lost to Durgir. Magma hardened, but still smoldering, fills the streets and collapsed homes. Organizers are working out one of the buildings still standing, trying to lead the recovery effort. Not a small task. Shelter is scarce, with food reserves and fresh water nowhere to be found. Lineups for bread rations erupting into bitter tooth and nail fights. When one group of folks begin to draw blood with teeth and claws, a chameleon official yells at the line, "All of you break it off and pack it in. We can't save the town if its citizens are tearing each other apart." So the little symbol there, if you intimidate, each boaster and toxic tag gives you a success. I don't think I have such tags. I do not see such tags. Okay. And then I can intimidate the civilians to obey, which is hard. Communication is like my weakest. Like I have no neighboring stuff, so like probably not the play. And yeah, I should just fight the most aggressive folk. Like this is how I'm gonna lay down the law.
We said no fighting, so I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, I get a free success. So like remember, I have inner fire, so like I will lose my inner fire faster if I do any of those other tests I'm not good at, right? So I need to kind of lean into the fighting and sneaking and climbing. So hopefully I have to sneak, climb, and fight my way up to the top of the volcano and drop a ring, and then I'll be like, this is the best game ever. But maybe not. All right. Okay. So let's do the check of. So I can do pink. I'm missing a pink. Oh yeah. Pink, yellow, and 2 black. Right? Oh, I can do 2 yellows, right? Right? Because I can do the neighboring ones, any ones that I have there, right? Yep. And they all help me with fighting. So let me do this. Well, I got 2 successes there. I get 1 from my inner fire.
This is a medium test that you're doing.
Yeah. I could have intimidated. I do have I just realized my shady hat was get 1 success and reroll up to 1 die, but I think the fighting is funnier, so we'll do that. So I have 3 successes that I know of.
Oh,
Whoa.
what is that?
What is that
What is
symbol?
the guns?
I don't know what that. Can you check the back of the rulebook? Do you know that? Do you see that symbol?
Sorry. I was just, I do not see that symbol.
Maybe there's weapons in the game that I haven't seen yet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I bet there's weapons in the game because that looks like a old pistol, you know. If you have a gunpowder tag.
Oh.
No, see, there must be weapons. I don't have any weapons, so obviously we don't select those.
Okay,
I keep moving across. Yeah, that's okay. Interesting. The hidden stuff in this game, I'm telling you. All right, so we're gonna click this one. To britishly restore order, you smash together the heads of a few unsuspecting folks in the line. Others crack and attack you, but you battle the citizens into submission. Their hearts are heavy with hurt. They can risk no more. They are already so sick and weak from the tragedy. If they hope to survive, they must comply. This use of boorish power means you have only bought their thinnest compliance. The chameleon gives you his name, Ricklin, and thanks you. Red-hot tempers have been cooled only by a few degrees, but it is enough to regain an order to things. Now with some calm, Ricklin shows you a map of the city. Our logistics need improving, as we haven't had enough helpers to search here, and hotter magma stops us from searching here. He directs by pointing at grids on the map. The chameleon looks at the queues as they grow in size and discontent. Best leave some guards here so things don't get worse. Do you have a cold tag? Well, I did at one point. No. Oh, that would have got rid of it, I guess. Explore the ruins is hard, but it is my thing. Yeah, I'm definitely exploring. That's like my whole thing. I have like all these explore cards and all right. So for exploring, I have these 2 yellows and an orange. Okay. And then I have 2 free successes here. I have reroll up to 2 dice here. I have get 1 success if the total is 4 or less, discard on unlocking, exploring, and searching, only if I do those options. So I am going to do an explore. So I get a free success from that. But, and like this isn't automatic, I have to do this option and use this. If the total is 4 or less, I must discard this. So let's see, I got to be adventurous. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm just looking for the 10. So I literally only got 1 and it's on a black die. Yeah, that's cool. Let me re-roll. I want them all. 2.
And then you have some rerolls, which means...
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, so I'll keep that 2. And then I'll re-roll this. I'll re-roll this. And...
Which I don't think they have to be done at the same time, so you could re-roll the yellow.
True.
Twice, right? If
I
you
think
know
so.
that...
I think so.
Oh.
Double. Nothing. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely got more than 4, so I don't have to get rid of that. This one better have something higher than the 3. Okay, 4+. All right. Exploring into the area that the chameleon outlined to you on his map, you were aided by the volunteers that Ricklin sent with you. Many unexpected but welcome finds are encountered by you in your scouting. A wool shop filled with blankets and extra clothing, barrels of fresh water and ale, boxes of dried meats and candies. Under some tiled roofing, you find a wagon filled with fruits and grain products that could feed the recovery team for a week. All of this earns you the love and elevation of the recovery team along with an item. Keep it, Ricklin encourages. It is the first step in paying what Chabar owes you. That's right, they owe me. With these supplies, we'll restore your beloved home in a wink. You earn 2 prestige. Boom. Give 16 from the library to the adventurer. If unavailable, give a random 100. Let's find out what that is. I got some loot. Climbing axes.
Okay.
It's a pick. It's a weapon. Tools for those brave enough to challenge even the tallest and most precarious summits. Climbing, you get a success, reroll up to 1 on a fight or a force. I can convert 1 survival symbol into a success.
That's not bad.
Cool, cool. Is worth 7 gold. Want to sell it later? Interesting. That's going to take up my 3rd item slot. Okay. If I had a partner helping me, you'd gain 2 prestige. Now I place volcanic clearance 298 in the vault.
Oh, wait, that's that one, yeah.
Okay, so this goes in the vault to be gone forever in our playthrough unless we fully reset the game. Okay. Move another 298 from the library to the vault. Oh, okay. So we're not going to have to deal with that. I just cleaned up it's all good. We don't have to wait anymore.
Okay.
What was it? 298. Okay. Yeah, that's the only other one.
Nice.
End scene. Boom. Okay. So that means day shifts, right?
Yep.
Nothing there to fire off. Your turn.
Alrighty. Well.
Yes, Michael, I do get so excited when I see the explore option because that's what this whole game is. Like, to me, the exploration of this little city, or not this little city, sorry, this little region with many cities and places, like, I love exploring this. I love just running into things, like seeing where the game goes, meeting the characters, seeing the problems. I love it. I just love little world they've made here. Feels very video gamey, if that makes sense. Love it. Well, at least the video games I used to play. Little RPGs, wandering from town to town, meeting people, doing quests and stuff. I love that stuff.
All right. I'm just debating if I want to come down here to Arin or if I want to go this way because these are where both my quests are. So maybe I go...
Oh, I didn't do it in the app. Thank you, Edgar. Yeah, that's something I know I'll forget. Done. Thank you.
Let's go... I also am trying to give this to someone. You have won the trust of a person of high influence. Giving this letter to the right folk at the right time can make things a lot easier for you. Make it count. I don't know where or when I have to do that.
It's when that check comes up in like a story moment, you decide. Like, you'll have the option, it'll be sparkling.
But I'm
and you
hoping
can do
that I go the right direction to make that happen.
It could be anywhere. There's probably multiple situations that would apply.
Oh, you're right, probably. Okay, I think I'm going to go towards this one here to shoot 1, 2. And that will be my turn done.
So because she's out here and doesn't want to do a story thing or can't do any kind of story trigger, she'll pull an event off the deck. Is it Saturday? Nope.
No.
Is it a settlement? No. Is it grassland?
Yes.
Yes. 0206. And hold on to that.
Hold on to this. So it tells us what to do.
So
with it.
0206, right?
Correct.
Okay. Surprisingly, for this time of year, today has been rather warm. Snow over the roads have thawed, transforming the route into a mire of muck. While you struggle your way down this infernal messy slog, you come across a family of 6 Maras. Their wagon, with heavy chest chained to it, has become lodged in the mud. After introducing herself to the oldest member of the family, she introduces herself as Jai. And these are my kin, Palm, Lila, Yen, Bin, and Little Wella. Palm snorts while digging through the mud. If we could get these chests off, we could make our lives a whole lot easier. They're chained and locked to keep them safe from thieves. The family looks, or from Rob wandering around the map. The family looks at you with hope. Do you have the survival tag?
No. No. I do not.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought I would, but I don't.
No, I do not.
I don't think so. No. Okay. So would you like to force the wagon out of the mud, which is a hard might test, unlock the change, which is a medium thievery test, or let the family deal with their wagon? Deal with it, bruh. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to have to unlock it, but I feel bad because I know that they want to keep their stuff, but...
Well, no, you're helping them. You're gonna put it back on after for them.
Okay, we're going to try to unlock.
Okay.
So we will get 1 orange, 1 blue, and 3 black. Black.
Like the way Dan's interpretation is. So Rob burned their city, then beat them up and stole their axes. That's basically what you think I've done, Dan. That's it through your eyes, all right?
He burned
I'm
the
a
city
hero
so
through
then
my
he could
eyes.
help them repair it and be in there.
No, I don't control the volcano, okay? I just forgot to get there and save them in time while I was too busy stuck in the snow freezing my butt off.
Do I have any unlocked?
That's how I saw it. But in the end, I was the hero who saved the day. And then Brian says wanted.
Nope.
It's the name was somebody said the name. It's like Boomir.
Oh yeah, somebody did.
Someone said in the comments of the last stream. Thank you for that, by the way, but I forget what it was because I read that a few days ago.
I'm re-rolling all of it.
It's Boomer. It's like basically Boomer, I think. Or Boomir. I'll just say Boomer. For wanton destruction, assault and battery, and theft. If any information, please contact the local authorities. Daniel says, I prefer Boromir. Boromir, the marble polecat.
Oh, I only got one. So we're probably going to fail this test.
No, that is a fail, but maybe,
well, but maybe it'll
still
still
a bad
do
thing.
something. Oh, hold on.
Whoa, do you have an eyeball?
I do.
Okay, that's first. As you get ready to fiddle with the lock and on the chains, an obvious question strikes you. You ask the family where the keys are for the padlock holding the chains.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like that should be like an intellect thing, not a perception thing. You ask the family where the keys are for the padlocks holding the chains. Drop them when our wagon came to a sudden stop. Palm informs, pointing down the muddy ground. Want to help us look for them? Would you like to search the mud or continue unlocking the hitches?
Well, I want to search the mud because I was going to fail that test.
Okay.
So search, I now roll.
Michael says, the app just dissed you. Clever app.
And then for what is it? This is the search. I don't have anything for search either. Wow. Okay, this is medium search. No, we fail. So let's roll again. I got 3.
Joining Palm in his search for the keys, you scan over the muddy ruin of ground beneath the wagon. 2 objects trapped within the wet earth stick out to you. You reach for the first one and recoil when it cuts you. The sudden rush of pain startles you and slips backwards, falling into the water-logged earth. Cold mud cakes your whole body as little Wella gets you to your feet. You point out to the second object you saw. The keys, Palm cries, snatching them from the mud. He unlocks the chains, and Yen and Bin get the chests off the wagon. The family works together and pushes the wagon free from the mud. While Layla treats your cut, Jay offers you some clothes to help you with the shivers. Earn 1 prestige. You may swap one of your skill marks for a communication skill mark.
No, I'm good.
Give card 54.
Oh, I bet you some clothes.
Shocked.
Oh no.
Right, 54.
Yeah.
You now have the stun tag, weary tag. Your mind is haunted by your latest dreadful experiences. Really, is that?
Yeah, because
I guess so.
I got
Yeah,
caught and
I
all
guess
that
so.
was yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe just get the cold one or something, but okay. Making you unable to focus fully on any task at hand. You can only wish you had acted differently. In skill checks, you cannot use your skill marks matching the check for the next 3 days.
Whoa, okay.
Or if you find some way to get rid of that faster.
Alrighty, so we're gonna put that here. 1, 2, 3, adding a token there, so let me know when that expires. Whoa, okay.
All right, return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck, and then we're going to end scene.
Done. Wow,
All right.
that was rough.
And we know I'm wandering over, because there is nothing to do in the city yet. I'm sure that's what that ends up doing next time we play. We'll recover the city a little bit. I'm just going to go 1, 2. I don't have any other little movement tricks that I know of. So if you can draw me an event.
Yeah, Michael's right. You fell in the mud and got one of the worst conditions ever.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like a little shocked by that. I was like double checking that I read the right number. All right. Is it Sunday?
Nope.
No. Settlement. I am in a mountain, I think. Yes, mountains. So I'm going right to the bottom. You check all through them until you hit the first one that applies. So 0 2 1 4.
I have to admit, I do love when the day of the week matches. Feels exciting.
Yeah. All right. Does the library have 182 available?
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Anxious squeaking noises carry over the mountain winds. Their source, a polar bear, and a Fjordland penguin wearing a funfair work uniform stand next to a large maze made of tall wooden boards. We can't just do like last season, Balvin. Folk will recognize the layout. Then the maze won't be fun. The penguin flaps her wings in a decidedly perturbed manner. Look, see? The polar bear waves happily. Bystanders, we can rope into helping us playtest our maze. Do you have a post tag? No? What? Draw a new maze layout for them, which is an easy-ish test for me. But draw is not a word to help, so like I don't even have that stat, but I could roll 2 yellows that might get it. Observe them playtesting the maze, which observe I don't have. Oh, I'm gonna have to, or leave the funfair workers. Now, here's the thing, my inner fire is still a thing.
Oh.
Do I care that much? Because if I do any one of those skill checks, I will have to speed up my inner fire, which will shorten my length of having it. But I don't know how much sneaking, fighting, and climbing I'll do in the next few days. So I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to try this option. You inform the 2. Oh, it literally just ends it. Interesting.
You're like, I'm out of here, guys.
I didn't know you could just say like,
Sorry.
no thanks. Okay, cool. Well, now I know. You inform the 2 funfair workers that experienced game makers as themselves must surely have this all under control, and you continue your journey. Still, you should come to the fair, Balvin says, placing a small card in your hand. Maybe you'll enjoy playing the games more than designing them. Yes, do come, C says as she stands atop the pile of boards. This will all be ready for you when you get there. Take 182 from the library. Traveling fair. It's the carny folk. Okay. And place it to the closest settlement. Higher location number breaks ties. And then return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck, if you can do that.
Yep.
So the traveling fair is going to settlement.
It's like these symbols. So
Oh,
I think
basically
that's
the
just
cards.
this one. That's the closest because it's only one
okay.
away.
Yeah. So it's actually in Yezden.
Yep, where
That's
you're
interesting.
going. So
That is so cool.
Visit the fair.
So I decided not to mess with them, but I can bump into them again, which is super cool. Oh yeah, let's look at the card actually. A little closer, I didn't read it. Food, games, all kinds of entertaining activities. Spend fun afternoon challenging your skills. Challenge your skills. During setup, roll the d12 and place this card to the location matching the number. So you can visit the fair and it's like traveling around.
That is so cool.
This is awesome.
I wonder what would happen though.
What else is in this game? This is crazy. I love it. Like you could ask me what might happen in this little world after playing it a couple times we played it. I would never say traveling carny fair is a thing happening here.
Avalanches, volcanoes, traveling fairs.
Creative folks put this game together. That's what I'm saying. This is cool. All right. Okay. So that ended my scene, right?
Yep.
So that's it for the day.
That's it for the day.
So I'm going to move it here. You're going to move it on the board.
We're moving to Tuesday.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. I'm going to Tashoon here. So I want to just move 1 into here. And then I think I'm going to trigger, it says visit the camps, 292.
0292?
Yeah, sorry, 0292.
92. Just making sure it's not a card you need me to grab. You arrive at the Violet Arm mercenary camp with the sweets Vogaria gave you. She informed you that the accomplices of the criminal Semran might be visiting the camp to buy excess supplies. Reports say that Semran is addicted to sweets, so whoever is buying provisions from the camp might be trying to get sweets as well. You announce aloud that you have free treats for everyone. Mercenaries, camp followers, and visitors all swarm around you and devour the desserts, thanking you in between mouthfuls. None here in the immediate group match the description of Vogiria. I don't know this name. Gave you a Semren or his companions. You will need more bait or to find some other means of getting to your target. Which mission is this? Can you see?
Sweet relief.
Let me see this one. What are you working on here?
Oh, sorry. I don't know if we read them last time.
We
Sorry,
might
should
have. We
read-
might have.
yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know what's happening in the story here. I just want to previously on.
Yeah, this is part 1, so I haven't done anything with this other than pick it up.
Okay, so Mel's attempting here a quest called Sweet Relief, Part 1. A wanted polecat named Semren is hiding near Tashun. He is cunning, but has a weakness. His love for delicacies.
Okay.
Share these honey pastries at the camp, and I bet Semren's allies will contact you. Deliver Semren to a guard outpost after you've captured him. And this is Vogiria, the Grey Wolf Forest Ranger Captain. So you're in Tashun visiting the camp now, trying to find this guy.
Yes.
Okay, we now know what's happening here. This is what Mel's doing.
Now.
So you could bake more sweets, which is an intelligence thing, or you could observe, which the camp, which is a hard perception, but you might have observe help, or pay the chef to make more sweets, which is 6 gold if you have.
Now, see, here I'm kind of scared because I'm shocked. I'm feeling like, do I just pay? And then I don't have to, because right now
What
I
is it
can't roll
again?
my abilities. In skill checks, you cannot use your skill markers.
So it's all 5 black dice all the time, basically.
Yeah. I could get,
You just pay the chef.
yeah, I think I could pay. I have 7. I think I'm just going to pay.
Brian says, have you read the travel guide? I read it in the prototype. I haven't read the full thing on this one. Or the welcome guide, you mean? The welcome guide or whatever it's called. And I didn't read it on stream. I figured if people play it, they can kind of read. I think I looked at the characters though, but there's a digital version too. But I pointed this out in the prototype, like during the crowdfunding campaign. But this was with the game in the original one too. Map of Galzyr, the year 4025. Okay, there's a little map, and then there's a little write-up explaining what the places are to help you set the world. But I'll leave that for you to discover on your own. But I just want to put that out there. Like they recommend like kind of reading this before you get started your first game, maybe browse through it, pass it around to the players kind of thing. But you can read about the guide who wrote this welcome letter and about Galzyr. So I don't know if that's what you mean, Brian. But then there's the welcome letter I showed. So this is like a brochure, but there's a welcome letter for setting up the game. And on the back of that, it has a write-up on the characters and stuff. That's what we showed before.
Which I think we did read our character stuff.
Yeah.
Last one, yeah.
So pay the gold is what they're recommending in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to 1. Oh, wrong way.
Heading to the camp's cooks, you pay them to make you move. You pay them to make you more sweets. They happily accept and produce a huge batch of delicious treats. With the second round of giving out free snacks, you notice a muskrat that takes an armful of sweets, but does not eat any. Instead, she quietly leaves the camp and heads into the woods. Abandoning the remaining sweets, you follow her into the wilderness, and after walking for a while, she leads you into a rundown and makeshift camp. Ooh. Half-starved and filthy poor folk pour out of the stick huts to see who you are. A polecat among them pushes to the front, who you recognize as Semren. You ask him what this is all about. We are all thinkers here, social scientists, philosophers, and artists. We criticize the rich of Galzyr, and they brand us as criminals. So come to turn us in for easy gold. The muskrat you followed here grieves. Even if you don't, our camp has been found. Soon others will find us. If you explore, each perception tag gives you free 2 successes.
I don't have any perception.
Okay, so you could fight Semren and friends. That's an easy little might test. You just they're not fighters.
Okay.
They're not fighters.
Possibly do that. Or explore.
Explore the area and help them flee.
So explore, I do have reroll up to 3 dice. Fight, I have discard this to roll a d12. On a 1 to 9, I get 1 success. On a 10 to 12, I get 5 successes.
I don't know if you have 5 successes on an easy one.
No,
but,
I know.
I mean, it could be something crazy where you just kill them all. I don't know.
I just go with the explore and get the, because right now I'm rolling all black dice. Doesn't matter. So maybe it's just better I go for the easier tests. Yeah, let's go. I guess we're going to fight. We'll go for an easy test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got nothing. So I'm going to re-roll all of it.
What are you doing in the fight?
Yeah.
Why do you do the tent?
I can't roll any of my dice.
I know, but look what you just rolled.
I
You should have just
hindsight
believed.
2020.
You should have just believed in the tent.
Now these ones will be my fights.
No, you should have believed in the tent. But
Well,
it still would have failed.
I can still do this. Should I discard my bar of soap? It's not doing anything else. Yeah, let's try. I'm going to do
I
it.
don't know.
Either way, I get one.
I think you keep it.
I need to keep it.
Just kidding.
I think either way, I get one. So let's do it.
Nuts.
We're going to do it just for fun because why not? 3.
Which
it's
is
1 success, and then this is discarded.
Okay. Oh, if you got 0, would have been an option. Okay, so you got 1.
Yeah.
1 to 4, all are the same thing.
Oh, okay, good.
A 5+ would have been something different. Wow. Wow. For a group of half-starved intellectuals, you credit them as brave for standing their ground. With naked teeth, nails, and break, they charge you. Brave but foolish. They are too weak to put up a real fight, and after exchanging violence with them, they break before you and flee. You grab a hold of the wounded Semren while the others escape. He is too weak to resist you, cursing through the bloody mouth. Cursing through a bloody mouth. You patch him up and carry the prisoner all the way to the nearest guard outpost. Outstanding. You should consider being a full-time bounty hunter.
Ooh.
A Merlin captain there states as guards take Semren into custody. The Merlin pays you the bounty, and you leave Semren to life of imprisonment.
Ooh.
Gain 2 prestige.
That was good.
Gain 3 gold.
Yes, please.
And then return Sweet Relief 143 to the library. Put
That's
150 back in.
Come back to 4 gold. Okay, so that didn't cost as much as I initially thought it might. I'm trying to beat them with soap, exactly.
You put it on the ground, I slipped on it.
Exactly.
Okay. The partner, no, there was no partner. Take 102 from the library and place it to the back of the quest slot. Oh, you made a new quest.
Oh, I don't need, that's the end
Maybe
of that one.
you can free them.
Okay. That was a fast one. That was only 1 parter.
Well, it may have been different if you made different choices, like not beating up these kind people and siding with the rich.
I had to do what I had to do.
All right. You heard it there. Okay, I'm going to wander into Yezdan. I'm going to take this quest. So I'm taking this quest. And then we're going to draw a new one. Put it on the notice board, which is down here in the southeast at Azembi.
Sorry, can I say that I picked... Oh, I'm not there. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Brain fart. I thought I went down this way, but I went that way. Never mind. Sorry.
High Hopes Part 1. I got an idea from this large basket I found for cheap. Strap on a fabric bag along with a burner, and we'll have a vehicle capable of transporting folk from city to city. Oh, so I'm Uber, not a not FedEx. Okay. There are suitable burners in Rhinestone. Drop by the bank and take a modest loan in the name before meeting the seller, and we're all set. From Olamide, the Dodo entrepreneur. So I need to go to Rhinestone and visit the bank.
Hi.
Cool.
You got a loan you got to do.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I picked that up. I can move one more. But I think man, should I visit the fair? I'm visiting the fair.
Oh yeah.
I could move one more space and start my way to Rhinestone, which will get me there next turn. How many days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got
time to visit the fair?
I gotta visit the fair. I have to. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, Rob does love a good fair.
Yeah, 0349. I have to see what these guys are up to.
Yoki wants to know, is the water free in your Uber?
I don't know. I haven't made the Uber yet. I just thought of the idea of it. I haven't even made the Uber. Let's talk about all that kind of stuff when we get there. Holy.
Oh, Brian, I see your message. Okay, I'm not going to rewind anything, but yeah, I think you're right. The shock status only prevents the skill colored die for that test, not the adjacent ones. So yeah, I'm not rewinding anything. It's fine. But you're right. Not for all skill marks.
In skill checks, you cannot use your skill marks matching the check.
Yeah, so I could use adjacent.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Too late now, but yeah, good point.
Yeah, thank
Good
you
point.
for future, because I still have 2 more days of this.
Your senses are overwhelmed by exciting chatter, delicious smells of huge set of colored tents and animal folk. There's even an elephant giving rides to children and trumpeting loudly to the cheers of the crowd. Come on, come one, come all to the traveling fair of awe and joy. An eager Fjordland penguin waves to passers-by at the entrance of the fair. It says, I'm your host, C. Welcome to the greatest entertainment in the whole of Galzyr. We have jugglers, acrobats, music, and more. Does the adventure have at least 1 gold? I got 11 of them.
Oh, you can't go there if you don't have the money.
Yes, I do. Now she's got your attention. C starts her spiel. Look here, we've got all kinds of exciting games. Prove your skills or test your luck. If you don't have enough gold on you for a ticket, you can trade in one of your possessions at our handy booth right here. Okay, I can play the test of strength, which is an easy might. Cost me a gold. Or I can explore the maze, which I'm going to do, which is an unknown.
Oh.
An unknown survival. But explore is my jam. Cash in one of your items, or just stroll around the fair. No. Let's get in this maze that I had nothing to do with helping. Redesign. Okay. So I have yellow, orange, 2 black.
And you have to pay 1 gold. To do
Oh,
this.
1 gold. Yes.
This is awesome.
I know. That's 0. I'm rerolling everything.
Oh, that's much
I
better.
got 6, but I still have a couple rerolls, I think, still on explorers. So I'll just reroll this. Why not? Yep, reroll up to 2 dice. Okay, nope. All right, so 6, and then I have 7, 8, 9.
I mean, for an unknown, 9 seems like a good number.
7 plus. Yes.
Wow.
You look like you'd do amazing. Amazing. Whoa, this is Brian S. doing this. Laughs Joy, the cryptic poison frog at the entrance. Have fun. The maze is clever with lots of identical looping passages and false turns, but you quickly make it to the hall of doors and into the room decorated to look like an enchanted forest. You know better than to travel in straight lines as soon as you're at the exit, which places you right back where you started. Oh my gosh, new record. Joy shouts, grabbing a triangle and loudly clanging in celebration. New record, everybody. As the crowd cheers your amazing navigation efforts, as the crowd cheers your amazing navigation efforts, you tell Joy to give your compliments to the maze designer. She hands you your prize and some extra on top. You earn 1 prestige and 4 gold. Yay!
That would have been funny. I'll do your prestige if you were the maid. Remember, if you helped him.
I know
that would have been funny.
Yeah.
So
Gift card 27 from the library.
Oh.
Really? Yeah, that's 27. I get a piece
Get
of
a
a
piece of cake.
bitten chocolate cake, a delicacy filled with sugary energy. Eat it while it still tastes good. You may discard to take 59 from the library. Whoa!
Uh-oh. Is that a box?
No, 59 will be the full status or the
what's
sugar,
that?
the sugar
Vigorous.
high, the sugar high status. But for convince, I can give this to somebody to help bribe them. But it has a time on it. It literally has an expiry. It lasts for 5 days.
Yeah, you don't want to eat the cake after 5 days.
So let me just stick it in my pocket for a few days and I'll see what I'll do with it later.
Oh, it'll end on our last day. So if
But the problem is I have to get rid of one of my items.
Oh.
And I probably am just going to discard this actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do this discard. I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to discard it for 59.
All right.
Yeah, which you're allowed to when you discard in this game. Fire off any discard abilities or whatever on it, I'm pretty sure. 59, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just decide to eat it right away.
Oh.
Yeah, it is vigorous.
Yeah, okay. I didn't remember the number of that.
I may discard this to get an extra movement. If you're exhausted, discard to return it to the library. On force, intimidate, or run, I can discard it to get 1 success.
That is so funny.
I'm vigorous. Okay, and scene.
Okay.
Going to Wednesday. You changed it on the map.
Yep. No triggers. Not
Okay.
until tomorrow.
Your turn.
My turn.
Sugar rush.
What am I doing?
I know, it is clever, Brian. I agree. It's only good for a few days.
I feel like I need to go pick up a quest of some kind. I only have one quest I'm working on. Maybe I go down here. We've never been down here before. Or maybe we have. Yeah, let's go 1, 2. We'll go here. I'm not firing anything off, so we'll pull an event.
Wonder if you get one that's at a port. No.
Not Monday.
No, it's a
I think I want a hill.
hills.
Right?
Yeah, hills. 0055. 0055. Here you go. Your lunch at the inn is interrupted by a young hedgehog named Sonic. Introduced herself as Gladim, a student of the University of Zembi. Our professor has asked me to recruit folk to assist with part-time paleontology nearby. She's afraid of falling behind schedule, further behind than we already are, I mean. Would you like to accept or reject the work?
I'll accept.
Gladim leads you to the dig site. It's not quite as nearby as she claimed, but half an hour walk up the hills. The main dig is filled with 24 busy-looking workers and students. Most are in a deep excavation pit, carefully climbing the ladders with new rock samples. A large waterproof canvas lies to one side, ready to be pulled over at the first sign of inclement weather. Nearby tents serve as storerooms and workspaces. Gladim introduces you to Professor Loblona, a brown long-eared bat. We study ancient marine life in Galzyr, explains Loblona. Thank you for volunteering to help advance scientific progress. What would you like to do? Do you have the sweeping tag?
No.
Would you like to separate fossils from a rock, which is an easy perception, or classify and pack fossils, which is medium intelligence?
Separate fossils. Oh, I can still roll
Okay.
1 blue die then, and then I can roll 4 black die. Okay. Doesn't have any bonuses. I'm looking for 1 eyeball. I got it. I'll just take it. Let's not be greedy here. Oh, okay, good.
The other students and workers in the fossil tent are too busy with their own samples to greet you. Sitting down and taking up your tools, you eye up your chunk of rock. It's got plenty of fossils even from the surface, and your work on separating the fossils from their ancient rock housing. The work flies by, and you've got a large collection of fossils in front of you. By the time Professor L comes in to tell you everyone to stop working for the day. Comes in to tell everyone to stop working for the day. She's content with your progress and pays you for your good work. You gain 5 gold.
Nice.
And return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck.
Nice. I'm at 9 gold now. I was kind of hoping for an item, but I mean, that gold is still fine because I can just visit a market.
I'm going to travel this way and add a grassland, if you don't mind. Tuesday?
No, it's Wednesday.
Oh, grassland, 58. Oh, I guess I'll...
Oh, yes, doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, and these can
somewhere
come out now because we're done.
As you're walking by the water, you spot a bright glimmer on the surface next to the rock. Not too far away from the shore, you stop for a moment to think. Given the time of year, the water is probably freezing cold and the current might make it even more dangerous to swim. Yet you can't help but wonder what might be behind the glint. If you swim, each swim tag gives you 1 success.
Oh, I have a swim tag. I am a frog.
I don't have such things. But I could swim to the rock with my medium yellow test. Search the area for alternate options or ignore the shrine. Well, no, eyeball test is not my jam. So let's do the medium. And this is swim, which I don't have anything. I'll just re-roll it all.
2.
2, okay. That works for me. Yep, okay. Diving into the water, you battle against currents and the icy temperature of the water. It makes crossing a real challenge, but you make it the source of the strange glint. Wedged between sections of the surface-breaking rock, a glass bottle is held in place. While the bottle is not very intriguing, the piece of paper inside of it is another matter. With your newfound trinket, you get back into the water and suffer another arduous swim back to dry land. Give a random $1.99 from the library. $1.99. $1.99.
Oh,
Treasure hunt.
that's fun.
Travel towards the vast and open plains from ...
Look above too. It's
Yeah,
part one and part.
Yeah, I love the way it's just like missing. Oh man.
Oh, even the bottom. Okay, this is cool.
With one hint, you know where to search for the next one. If you gain another treasure hunt, abandon one.
How fun.
So I can go to Sarwar without a clue tag to visit the museum, or closest grassland to.
When you don't even know. So you have to do the first one first to get more information. Oh, that's so fun.
This is cool.
Treasure
Wow.
hunt. This is a lot of treasure hunt.
I like it. Oh man.
Do you have enough to hold that quest?
How many am I allowed? 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, buried secrets, high hopes, and treasure hunter are the only quests I have.
Nice.
Okay. If unavailable, first move all 199s from the vault to the library. Okay, return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck. Here you go. And then end of scene. That'll move us to Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, things are happening on Thursday. So I'm losing my shocked.
Oh yeah, and I have no more inner fire. Here you go.
Thank you. I got it.
And I'll put those
that
back in. 54 and 61.
All right, I'm back to normal. Okay.
4, 6.
And then I think I'm just going to move to Hazembe.
Would you like to pick up this quest?
I would.
Okay. Smells picking up. Bag of troubles. Excellent. You're perfect for the simple routine operation. The less known your face is in my field, the better. Take this bag and deliver it to my colleagues in the ranger station. The ranger shouldn't be a problem as long as you keep a low profile. This is from Radavies, the steppe polecat Renerian courier. You need to be in Maratu. Visit the station.
Okay. And then we're going to draw another one. And I'll move this one if needed.
Hazembe.
Oh, I can pick that up.
If you want to.
Sure.
Okay. All right, this is The Lost Relative, Part 1. My dear father, Aruzmak, left for Maratu some time ago and hasn't come back. Unfortunately, I have many rehearsals and performances I'm obliged to attend, so I can't leave for Maratu myself. He hasn't been the same since the incident, and I worry something has happened to him. Please bring him home. Samaya, the Scarlet Macaw actress. So Maratu, you can visit the station.
Sweet. So I need to visit the station.
Okay, I'll pull another one here. This one's in Sarwar, which already has a thing on it,
okay.
so we're good. So there's 2 in Sarwar.
Wonderful. Okay, so now while I'm in Hazembe, I think I would like to go to the market.
So you could visit the docks, the mines, the theater, or the market.
Well, theater sounds fun, actually.
Or anything in front of you that works in... No.
Nothing works here. I just wanted to pick that up. And then I thought about going to the market. No, I'm going to go to the theater, actually.
Theater?
Let's go to the theater.
0016.
Elite go to a theater, right? Maybe?
The Crown Jewel Theatre is simply awe-inspiring inside and out. The architecture, the marble steps, the paintings adorning the walls, and the staff, everything radiates excessive splendor. A play seems to have started soon, finely dressed folks already buying tickets and heading towards the amphitheater. Besides that, there's a polecat guarding the passage of the backstage area, supposedly to keep the riffraff out. But it looks to be a boring job, given how he's dozing off in his chair. Do you have an actor tag? So you could kind of sneak back there?
No.
Oh,
That's
man.
too bad.
Would you like to watch the play for 3 coins? Discount rate.
Sneak.
Or sneak into the backstage, which is an easy little pluck of someone's badge.
I would like to sneak, please.
Excellent.
So I will roll 1 orange.
Maybe it's cats.
When I sneak, I can reroll up to 1 and convert 2 thieveries into 2 successes when I sneak. All right, let's see what we're gonna get here. Sneak was which one? Okay. Oh, I got 1.
Got 2.
Oh, I got 2. Okay. So let's keep those, and then let's do reroll up to 1 die. Let's reroll. This one has. Yeah, let's reroll this one. Okay, no. Reroll up to 1 die and convert up to 2 things to 2 successes, but it's already 2. Doesn't matter.
Single dozing guard doesn't pose much trouble, and you slip past him into the backstage. Time to see what's going on behind the scenes. At the backstage, you immediately hear a drawn-out wail. It comes from one of the actors' rooms, and you see a couple of folks arguing in front of it. What do you mean he can't perform? He's the lead actor. And the play starts soon, Scarlet Macaw says in an authoritative tone. He said or sang that he broke his leg, director. Aher responds, what? Am I trapped in some pangolin drama? Ah, there's an idea. Get me the playwright. Looks like they have some trouble with the cast. Time for you to act. If you treat, each first aid tag gives you 2 successes. So you could try to treat the actor's injury or perform the role on stage, which is hard. Communication. What do you want to do?
Oh, gosh. Both these are bad.
What do you want to do?
I will...
And both might be bad, but like, what do you want to even do? Maybe you try to perform,
Maybe I try
even
to
if it's
perform because
remember,
I can roll 1 of each of these.
Remember,
guys.
sometimes you pick something and it might pick like based on other symbols you do get, something else might happen. So
yeah, I don't have the first aid anyways. Let's perform. Let's go for the harder test. I roll 1, 2, and 3 because it is well that one. So those and then these 2, and I have no benefits. We're looking for 3. We got 1. We're going to reroll all of it. Reroll all of it. We got 3. 4, 4, 4, 4.
4
Yes.
plus. Your impromptu audition takes mere seconds before the director all but please you to take over the role. As you step on stage, you forget about your adventuring life for the moment. Instead, you embrace your new lead role with utter confidence. Whenever you cannot remember your lines, you improvise, leading your co-actors to glory. You get really into it, firing even yourself up with your dramatic soliloquies. As the final act comes to a close, your new fans give you a thunderous applause that reverberates in your very soul. Even the macaw director praises you, giving you a letter of her favor for saving her play. But you barely hear her, focused only on the brilliant fame of passion burning within you. Earn 1 prestige.
Oh, that is so funny. I can't believe I succeeded on that.
Give 61 and 301.
That
61.
is so funny. Wow.
So you now have an inner fire.
Oh,
So
sweet.
put a little time thing on there. And then 301.
I'll have it next.
You have another favor of the elite.
Oh, okay.
So 2 of them to give away. You're just racking up the letters of reference over here.
Okay.
Then take 265 from the library. So it's the one that matches your character.
Oh.
265.
The frog head. Oh, and shuffle it into the event deck.
What? Oh, I see. 265.
Frog face.
Frog face. Is this one?
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Okay. So this event gets shuffled into the deck. And scene. All right.
Oh, no double status cards returned to library. Can't have both of these?
Oh, that's right.
But is that a status?
Is it?
Oh,
Does it have the same symbol as inner fire? Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay.
yeah, I remember this now, Janet. That you take it, and if it had any effects on it, it assumes like you getting it for the first time. But this elite one doesn't have any effects, so yeah.
Oh, Dan says it was 264, not 265. Did we put the wrong one? You took 264.
Oh,
Luckily, we showed it.
I was looking at 265, but then you know what I did? I probably started sorting backwards, looking for the. Yeah, I see what I did. Yeah, I was looking at 265 and didn't see a frog head, so I kept going. But then I ran into 264s and didn't realize because I was only looking at the face. Yeah, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, 301 goes back in.
Good catch, Dan and Edgar.
Yeah. My game. I'll mess it up as I feel. All right.
I'm trying to break it.
Yeah.
I think that was the end, right, for me? I'm done.
Okay, so then I'm going to continue on my journey to Rheinstamm. And then in Rheinstamm, I was doing something. Oh, yeah, visiting the bank.
Oh, yeah. You gotta take a loan
Visiting
out.
the bank. Yeah. So 0, 2, 0, 1. All right, you arrive at the head office of Prime Iranian Bank. The starting item on Olamide's agenda is to secure a loan to help build the Dildo's flying vehicle, the Dodo's flying vehicle. Oh man, cut that out. Which requires a powerful burner and large sum of money for it to work. You head inside and wait in a gruesomely long line until it's your turn to speak to the turn clerk.
I was gonna try to pretend I didn't hear it either.
Yeah.
And then you stopped.
Okay, well, this is awkward.
You probably could have kept going. And
I know, like, I see it, like, it's so small. I just, like, read right through it, not even thinking.
It's like it processed in your head.
Yeah, and then after, like, I hit the brakes when I heard myself say it, I was like, wait, that does not sound right.
Oh my gosh.
right.
Okay. Back on
So,
track here.
anyways, family-friendly game, which maybe not though, maybe not. Which requires a powerful burner and a large sum of money for it to work. You head inside and wait a gruesomely long line till it's your turn to speak to the turn clerk. What can I help you with today? You explain that you are here to take a loan out in Olamide's name. The clerk laughs, knowing who you are talking about, and I'm afraid Olamide has borrowed the maximum amount of money he's entitled to at this time. He can only access new funds by making payments on his current debts. This guy's a broke fool.
He sent you there for no reason.
What will you do to secure the loan? Do you have a populist tag? No. I could convince the clerk to lend money. I thought I had something convince. No, I threw away. It was the snack that I ate.
Oh, that is right.
Sign a check. Sure, I'll spend 8 gold to sign a check.
Are you gonna pay his debt?
Sure. Down to 6. Okay, sign a check. Giving a long, low, agitated groan, you decide to put a hefty payment into Olamide's debt, so there is enough free credit for the bank to consider giving you a more sizable loan in Olamide's name. You feel your soul leave your body along with the coins as the teller takes them, and after a moment of quill scratching, hands you a fresh check. Grumbling, you accept it and leave the bank. You try to focus on the positives as your pockets feel noticeably lighter. Leaving the bank, you head to the tinker's shop that the Dodo told you about. Arriving there, you see the shop is little more than a yard of oxidizing scrap and skeletons of broken inventions. Can I help you find anything? The grizzled giant squirrel owner asks. You tell him about the engine you want. He shows you 2 cheaper ones, one of which is leaking, the other is dented to oblivion. He has a brand new one as well that is not far out of your price range.
Oh my gosh.
Patch the leaking engine, which is a hard thievery. Force the other engine into shape, which is a medium. Or purchase the pristine engine, which I do have the money for.
This is an expensive little
I'm going all in.
task you're on here.
I'm paying. I'm going all in. Let's pay.
You go for the good one.
Yeah, I'm spending my money. 1 out of 2. We're going to make this business work. And we're going to make more money in the end. I'm investing. I'm an out investor. I am a shark, if you will. You decide to meet the heinous price tag on the pristine engine and purchase it for Olamide using the check and with funds from your own pocket. The grizzled giant squirrel seems giddy from the purchase. Thank you for shopping here. I see you seem a little glum from it, so tell you what. For purchasing such a pricey model, you can help yourself to anything lying around my shop. I will throw it in for free. I'll throw it for free. The grizzled giant squirrel gestures to the great mounds of merchandise that fill his shop. Most of it looks worthless, rusted junk, but should be able to find something of use if you choose to hunt around for the offal that is passing itself off as merchandise. You earn 2 prestige. Okay. You may swap one of your skill marks for any other skill mark. Yes. I want to swap a yellow just for funds. And I want an eyeball.
Oh, okay. Going for one of...
Well, I want thievery to be a little better. I think if I have the adjacent, maybe I'll be like more of a jack of all trades a little bit.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
I don't know. Okay, return High Hopes 136 from the adventure to the library.
Are they going to take 122 from the library? Get yourself.
Part 2 of High Hopes. The balloon has been completed with fancy burner and all. It just didn't occur to Olamide how hard it is to pilot the craft. Based on Olamide's trusty source, a skilled pilot by the name of Philokia lives in Yezdan. Oh, now I gotta go to Yezdan to find a pilot? He recommends starting the search from the local post office. They should know about her current whereabouts. So in Yezdan, where I am, I know I was.
You were, yeah.
I have to go back and visit the post office.
This guy's annoying.
Yeah. Oh man, what did I get myself tied into here? Friday.
Friday, no tokens on Friday.
No tokens on Friday, okay.
Where was I going?
What are you doing?
I was going to Muratu, so I think I have to go this way. I don't even think I'll get there this game.
Unless you have extra movement. Might as well start your trek.
Yeah. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I go. Okay. So I am stopping.
Oh yeah, true. Because if you could always start the next game like just dropping yourselves in at any location. It's like some of these things you can like.
I think I'll get it. I can get in there next turn. So I'll have one shot in there. That's fine.
All right.
So oh yeah, this is me.
So you're on another hill.
Not Tuesday.
Not Tuesday.
Friday.
Hill 60. There you go.
Thank you.
Does the library have 289 available? I feel like that's a familiar number. Yes, it does. Well, trekking across the hills, you run into a duo of birds who introduce themselves as Samuel, the wood duck, and Julian, the snow goose. Giving you a look over, the duck leans to the goose. Look, Julian, we might have a sporting candidate here. Circling around you like a predator, sizing up prey, the goose nods. Yes, Samuel, I believe you're quite right. Let us begin. Opening his pack, the duck places a stone tablet on the ground. Next to it, he sets a handful of wooden cubes that are covered in carved marks. Can you read what is written on this tablet? Or stack the little cubes there as high as you can without them toppling over, starting either now? The goose devilishly shouts. Do you have a game tag?
No.
If you decipher each reading tag, gives you 2 successes. Do you have reading?
I do not.
Would you like to decipher for medium perception, build a cube tower for an easy little thievery, or decline to humor the birds?
I will build a cube tower. I just need 1. I got 2. I'll stop. I'll stop with 2.
Hooked on phonics? Oh my god. I haven't heard that in like 30 years.
Was that in the 80s or the 90s?
I don't remember. I remember that was such a joke. All right. But I do need it. Yes, I do. All right. Reveal outcomes.
2.
You stack up several impressive, I don't know that word, towers in decent time. The duck takes note as you build and gives his companion an approving look. You have done a splendid job, the goose nods. You see, we are connoisseurs of games through the ages. We have a passion for sharing games with others. In our travels, we've come across this scroll. The duck presents you several ancient pieces of parchment. These relics were found in Tashun. It describes the rules to some game played by animal folk in past generations. The problem is, we do not have the parts to it. Thus, we cannot play the game yet. So Tashun is our destination. We hope to uncover more there. You seem like a clever individual. Do you want to accompany us on our travels? We could use someone of your talents, the goose asked with an optimistic gleam in his eye. Give 298 from the library to the adventurer.
Oh, look at this.
You now have your first companion.
Oh,
Wood
fun.
duck and snow goose. Passion, flight, swim. A duel always ready for a game. Once in your turn, you may spend 2 coins to roll the d12. On a 4 to 12, you gain 6 gold. So you're like gambling. Delve into the ruins, into Shun. But they're only with you for 5 days.
Which is good because it's going to reset.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, because if they're not discarded, I believe so.
I think so, yeah, and it gives you a chance to do the next time.
Put them up here. So it's still, oh, it ends scene, so it's not my turn anymore. Okay, never mind.
And return the drawn event to the bottom of the event deck.
Okay.
Ryan says, I will enroll Rob into the Evelyn Woods speed reading course for Christmas. What the heck is that?
Is that real?
Is that like an infomercial thing?
I don't know. Brian's a teacher, so he may know of
that might be real.
Yeah, that we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the problem. Like, I love these story games, but like I've talked about this before, like I struggled as a kid with reading comprehension. It was one of the worst. I still remember in like grade 2, getting like the worst marks, having my teacher speak to my parents, how like my reading comprehension was so bad. And like, I just didn't want to try and I hated reading and I just wanted to avoid it. But then like I started playing Nintendo games and became like a passion of mine. So you have to read. Back then, nothing read to you in video games. So I just constantly was reading little like the books that come with it, trying to read strategy guides, reading Nintendo Power magazines, reading like the prompts and the stories in those video games. And it wasn't school that drove me to like try to read and get better. But then again, I only got so better. And then obviously the internet involved reading a lot. But man, I sucked at reading. I was so like, try to avoid books. I'm so slow at reading. I don't know words very well. It's definitely a weakness of mine. And then you get to a certain point in life where you're like, I made it through school. I don't need to worry about it. But then I'm like in this hobby, and my favorite thing about the hobby is these like kind of like story kind of games, you know, and stuff like that. Like I love getting into these worlds and things, just like in the video games, same thing. But now video games are kind of like they read to you and the characters talk, and there's enough there's enough memory on the storage, you know, or on the hard drives that it can store all this voice acted stuff and this narration. So you kind of like lose a bit of it too. But yeah, it's definitely a weakness of mine, and I've just come to accept it, and I just don't care. So like I'm gonna stumble on words, I can't pronounce stuff, you know. Again, like I read something that somebody said, like kind of against all the trolls that come in and like kind of like, oh, I'm better than you because you're saying it wrong. And some people feel better in the comments, like ripping on me for how I read and pronounce things. But then I read something that just kind of made me go, oh yeah. And they said that basically, keep in mind, like a life pro tip, basically, keep in mind, if somebody can't pronounce a word properly or are pronouncing it incorrectly, it's because they learned the word through reading. So if you're crapping on them for the pronunciation, you're literally crapping on them for reading. So like, kind of think about it. Like they're reading and no one taught them the word verbally, right? Like, so, you know, like a lot of these words I read, I'm like, I don't know what that word is. But sometimes if I hear it, I'm like, oh, I've heard that word before, but I've never read it. Or sometimes I read a word and it's like, I don't know how to pronounce the name or the word properly. But it's because I've only seen it in text, you know? So yeah, don't be a dick. Anyways, let's go. I know you guys are joking around, but yeah.
Some people are not.
I know. But it's like something like I'll never rip on anyone for like misspelling anymore or grammar or like how they say things, because like no one's perfect. Mm-hmm. But some people feel better about themselves for ripping on people for it. I'm all jokes though. I make fun of myself. You can make fun of me. I'm all good with that. But like, don't think you're better than me is all I'm going to say.
I do like when people put the phonetic spelling in for words, especially words that we say often that we have no idea.
I just can't remember them all. And then I see the word again like a year later in a game, and I'm like, oh, if I remember this one.
Someone told us how to say this and we forget.
Oh, I don't remember. I feel bad, but I don't remember. I can't remember everything.
And I hate reading on stream because it makes me feel like public speaking.
Yes.
Like I stutter and
Yeah. I just learned to not care. Yeah. Anyways, but it is like public speaking, so it's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I just get on stage every day and read horribly, and I'm just okay with it. Mm-hmm.
No, my brain like goes complete, like the card is like blank.
Yeah.
I get super nervous. Not necessarily cards, but like if I had to read like a text like that.
Okay. So we're in a new day, Friday, right? Is that what's happening?
No, sorry, I just did my event. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So my turn. I am. What was I doing?
Were you going back?
Yes, I'm going back to Yesden.
He's going up and down.
I'm now broke, and I need to talk to this guy. He owes me some money. 1, 2, and I will discard for extra movement.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had something.
You do, your vigor.
Yes. Discard this to get 1 extra movement. Boom, I'm in Yesden. So I'm no longer vigorous. Okay. Okay. So then... Adam with the super chat. Happy American Thanksgiving, Rob, Mel, and chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
You are too kind. I want to ask Adam, how did you type that so clearly and perfectly with your hands all greasy with turkey grease and gravy grease? How did you do that? I'm curious. And how are you not in a food coma right now? And how are you able to type? Anyways, hope you're having a good day.
Food is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if someone said like you can have one meal.
Yeah.
I think it would be like a Thanksgiving dinner or like a Christmas dinner. I love stuffing, turkey, all of that. Love it.
Yeah. Remember when I showed you like going to the US and Boston Market?
Oh yeah.
Anyone in the US who knows what Boston Market is, I know it's kind of regional. But yeah, I used to do some work for the Canadian arm of Boston Market at the corporate level, and I know some people don't like it. I know Boston Market's like a thing, but like it's like the closest thing you can get to like having Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner in like a quick service restaurant, if that makes sense.
And like any day you want.
Yes, it's very salty.
Yeah.
Yes, it's heavy. But it's like you can go there and get turkey and gravy and rotisserie chicken. It's like stuffing and nice steamed vegetables and like
whatever that sweet potato pie is.
Oh, that's what's that called?
Marshmallows and stuff. I can't remember what that's called.
What's it called? The yams and like the brown sugar and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone will tell us what it's called. I've never made it before.
Oh, what's that called? I love it. It's the marshmallows on top.
Yeah, you like that one.
Brown sugar. It's like sweet potatoes mashed up. What's the name of that dish? I don't remember. But yeah.
Someone will tell us.
But yeah, when we're traveling in the US and if there's Boston Market nearby, I just like going there because of like the closest you can get to like home cooked grandma's Thanksgiving meal and, you know, not a dirty burger and fries served to you by a teenager. I don't know. It's like.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But I forget what that is. Brian says, simple. He just licked his fingers clean before he typed. And we love Boston Market, but it went out of business near us. Oh, you didn't go there enough. It went
out of business here too, right? In Canada?
Well, in Canada, it was brought to Canada by McDonald's of Canada. And it was run out of McDonald's Canada's head office. They opened up like 2 or 3 test stores across the street on purpose from very busy Swiss chalets. Now, Swiss Chalet in Canada is like kind of like a Tim Hortons is known in Canada. It's like a beloved place, like it's a beloved franchise. That's like, I don't think it's outside of Canada. I don't know about Swiss Chalet. But man, people love Swiss Chalet. It's like rotisserie chicken, you know, fresh cut fries, gravy, all this stuff. And people go there on holidays for like their Thanksgiving meals and stuff if they don't cook at home, or, you know, those kind of meals. They have like Christmas specials where they, you know, get like a Christmas treat with the rotisserie chicken and stuff. But it's as close as you get to like sit down, home cooked chicken or turkey kind of dinner. I'm not really a huge fan of that place.
No,
Boston Market I liked better.
Yeah.
But I was there. I worked on that project bringing Boston Market to Canada. And I remember they had 3 tests, or it was two or three test restaurants. They opened right across the street from very busy Swiss chalets.
Oh.
No, on purpose.
Oh, on purpose.
To try it. It was like a test. It was like to say like, okay, we know everyone goes here and eats here. We have some similar food, but it's different. So they opened it. I went there before it opened. I got to try it, all the fresh stuff, the testing stuff. Sit there with the CEO as he's telling them, like, I want metal forks and not plastic forks. All that stuff was fun. Definitely fun. Got to eat whatever I wanted. It was all good. So, you know, I went ham. I went ham, literally. And yeah, it was good times. But it only lasted like half a year or so. Because then 9/11 happened. And around that time, was a recession. Basically, 9/11 happened. People stopped spending money. And the companies, including McDonald's, wanted to resort back to what they did best and trim the fat and focus on the core, what makes money. So that was their mentality. So they thought, instead of experimenting with this little side project, let's just cut it, focus on burgers and fries, and not trying to sell chicken and sweet potatoes or whatever. Candied yams. There it is, Janet.
Is that
Thank
what
you.
it's called?
I think so.
It's called something different.
I think candied
don't know.
yams. Yeah, I think it's candied yams. But it might be something else. I don't remember what it's called there, but it is candied yams. Yes. That's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, so it only lasted a few months in Canada.
Yeah, I never went to the one here, only the one in the US.
And yeah, I did. So yes, I've tasted Boston Market in Canada many times, loved it. I used to pick it up on the way home because I would drive a little bit out of my way to pick it up. I used to drive 1.5 to 2 hours home from the office, and I'd pick it up, bring it home for my family or friends. And they were like, this is awesome, but it's like 45 minutes away from us. And I'm like, well, if we keep eating here and I keep spending my money here, maybe they'll make more of them. And then they disappeared. I was very sad. Yogi says the last recession was 2008. But have there not been more recessions in time?
Well, like we're in one-ish now.
Yeah, like after 9/11, there was like a shakeup for sure. There was a shakeup where people were like, in North America, at least, in North America, it definitely changed the landscape of corporations. Definitely changed what they were doing, and spending was definitely affected, and how people looked at things. And fear, there's a spread of fear, people staying at home. Businesses that involved spending money on things in your home increased. So definitely an effect at the time. I remember it did affect the business, and they definitely changed all their goals and all their focuses, and they ended up cutting Boston Market. And yeah, I remember that. But anyways, I don't know what we're all talking about that for. Something about
that my favorite
Thanksgiving.
Is
Thanksgiving, yes.
Christmas dinner.
So for us, we like going also in the US. I always think of that kind of food. I think of Boston Market. So if I'm craving it, or in the US shopping or traveling, and we know there's a Boston Market around, I love stopping there, unless I'm driving a long drive, because then I feel after, like, you know, you eat the Thanksgiving dinner, you're a little full and you're like, yeah, a little sleepy at the wheel. Maybe I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
You know, pass me another Red Bull. But anyways, yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Daniel, it's making me hungry too.
But yeah, if you're ever curious, look up Boston Market's menu online if they still exist. I believe they're still there. But again, in the before times, before COVID, we have traveled the States since, but like I haven't gone near a Boston Market to know if they're still even in business. But they're not owned by McDonald's anymore, I don't think. But they were for a time. So anyways.
Yeah, because I think before COVID, we took our daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, just go look at their menu. It's just like good. Oh, it's all just good, tasty. Anyways.
Yeah, it's making me hungry.
Yeah, I'm now hungry. All right, let's see you, everybody. We're ending the stream. Bye. Bye. We need to go to Swiss Chalet.
Make a turkey dinner.
We gotta get quick, whip up a turkey dinner. Let's go, Mel.
Yeah, quick.
Let's go now. Let's go. All right. Anyways.
You were doing something. Oh yeah, you were in Yazdan.
Yeah, I did a little run to Yazdan, and then in Yazdan, I'm going to visit the postal office 020. Losing focus. Your search for the pilot Philokia brings you to the post office at Yazdan. You ask the cougar clerk if you could get Philokia's address, explaining you're here to offer her a job. Gee, I would love to help, but we have a bit of a mix-up here in the office. The elderly clerk. Nothing's ever easy in this game. Nothing is ever easy other than if you say, no, I'm not interested and walk away.
Yeah, then it just ends.
Then you're just done. But everything else, there's a problem, a story, a quest, a solution, a test. Like, man, nothing is ever easy.
Oh my God.
All right. All our index cards are locked in this cabinet, he states, patting an old beaten tower of wood and metal next to him, explaining that one of the other employees lost keys for it last week. But there's another way. He beckons to you as you follow him out back and shows you the archives, which are filled with decades of unsorted address cards. It shoulda been here, but might take some time to find it. Do you have a post tag? I don't think I earned any. No. Adam with another super chat. Rob's turkey rant / games and chat equals Thanksgiving perfection.
Adam, thank you.
I'm glad somebody's getting a kick out of this. Adam, thank you so much. You're too
Thank
kind.
you.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you have the post tag? Yes.
You do?
No. Unlock the indexing cabinet.
Oh, it's easy.
Well, I did increase. I got my little eyeball, so that does help give me a die with another possibility of hitting that test a little easier. Or search. Yeah, I'm going to try unlocking the index cabinet.
Sorry.
So I need a blue, a pink, an orange, and 2 black. Unlock. Do I have an unlock? No. Okay. Oh, but I have search. Hold on. I have search. But this is the one, if I do search, I get a success. If I don't get at least 4 successes, I have to discard it. So search is 1. Reroll. Nah, it's not worth it. Okay. Of course, I get 2 eyeballs, though. Nothing. Reroll at all. 2.
Oh, you got 2.
Okay. You ask the old clerk if you can take a crack at the index cabinet, knocking yourself out, and you nearly do so as a life and death struggle trying to force open the cabinet drawer labeled as F. When you do get it open, it is still a time before you find the address card for from the archive. Looking over the info, it says Philokia lives up in the mountain temples. Thanking the old cougar, you leave the post office and head up towards the temples. After climbing the mountain of steps, you reach the temple and at the top, reach the temple at the top. Heading in through a stone arch, you knock on a door. An alpine marmot encased in simplistic robes answers and introduces himself as Gomis. As you tell him about seeing Philokia, Gomis abruptly and loudly blurts out how you are mistaken and that she is not here or ever has been. You are not sure why he is lying to you, but you can either daunt him or leave and enter the temple by other means. Intimidate Gomis to tell the truth. Oh, I got a free success on unlocks. Oh, but it only was 4 or less. I see. No, I didn't want to do that. Leave and climb the balcony. Yeah, let's do that one, I guess. Climb. I do have the climb off the climbing axes.
Oh.
Sure, let's try. Okay, let's figure out my dice here. So I have 1 less in yellow, but I have an orange. Blacks. And then, yeah, climb, I get a success, and I can reroll up to 1 die. That is all I have. Okay. I'm looking for tense. Oh no, this is tense. 1.
1.
It's a hard though. So I'll reroll 1 die. I'll reroll that yellow. Roll the yellow. Give me that double tense.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, 3, 4. 4. Oh. You step away from the door, and Golmis closes the temple entrance. You go around the side of the temple and slowly scale the wall to the nearest balcony. Who are you, you wall-climbing freak? An alpine marmot is standing there, holding a chair over her head, ready to lob it at you. You explain that you need to see Philokia as you have a job offering for her. A job? A strange way to approach me about it. She sets the chair down and tells you to spill the beans. You tell her about Olamide's need for an expert pilot for his new hot air balloon. I am on board. Yezdan is beautiful, but it is too boring for me. Musing, she ponders which city she should fly the balloon first. You earn 1 prestige. I'm now at 6. Take all 174 from the library and place them face up in front of the adventurer.
Oh, all of them.
What?
Interesting.
Oh, there's 2.
Even so.
Okay. And then it says, choose one of these to place to Yezdan and return the other to the library.
Oh.
Move to the next location with a smaller number, or move to the next location with a larger number. 12 loops to 1, 1 loops to 12, delay of 1. Adventurers may spend 2 money to move with this card. Sarwar. How do I get to Sarwar? So
Sarwar.
this is location
1.
What? Oh, it is 1.
Sarwar is 3.
How do you know the number very quickly like that?
Because it was right here.
Oh, in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't see that. Star Wars where? Star Wars number 3/4.
Oh, 3/4.
I'll just use it to go to the next largest, right? Which would take me to Jabbar. Yeah, I'll do this one. 174. So it says, place to Yezdan. So at Yezdan, we have that also. The other one's returned. Okay.
So
Return High Hopes 122 to the library.
this has a delay of 1. Would I put this on right now? Because then won't it go away at the start of my turn?
It says delay 1. So read delay on the back of the rulebook.
Delay might be different.
I think it just moves and then keeps resetting the time, and every day it moves 1 forward, probably.
To delay a timed effect, move its timer token further from the day token as many days as specified on the top any previous place tokens. Delaying always refers to the timed effect on the same card unless stated. Okay.
So how it works is like you'll put this there, and then when we hit that token, we check this. It says move it to the next. So it's constantly moving around the map. It's just cycling, and it's there. If you want to hop on, you can. But
Okay.
it's constantly just flying around, going from like 1, 2, 3, like flying however it goes around. I think it actually, yeah, it goes like this. 1 to here, flies through here, down here like this, back up to Rhinestone, and around this way.
Okay.
So it's like every day it's going to be at a next location. So it takes 1 day to fly. And it says adventurers may spend 2 to move with the card. So if we're
cool.
at the location when it moves, you can spend, oh, you guys can't see that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so it moves from here to here to here, 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 then back up to Yezdan. So it just circles the board. So yeah, you can, if it was here and I'm staying in Yezdan, when we move this day counter, it moves it to here and I can move with it if I want.
That's cool. Okay, I get it.
But then it does say at the end of the
Adventure.
the end of today's session,
Yeah.
it gets discarded.
You only have it for maybe a day or.
That's weird to me. It like just disappears. I did all that work to make it, and it's not like I would figure that would stay on the board and kind of keep going for a while. That's kind of weird. Maybe we're not doing something right here.
Yeah, it started next session to go away, which
Yeah,
is weird.
that's weird.
Like it took so long to get it.
Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Partners take. Oh, but hold on. There's more. Hold on before I finish. So 274. Hopefully, I earn something. I can just call it out anytime I want.
Oh, this is your specific.
Which is this one. Olamide's business. Olamide's new venture is up and running. He's happy to give you benefits of his beloved friend. Boromir can move with a hot air balloon for free.
Oh, nice.
During setup, take a random 174.
Oh, there you go.
Roll the d12, place the card at the location.
Okay.
I knew there was
jumped the
something
gun.
up. Yeah, I knew there was, it didn't feel right. But of course, like usual, I didn't keep reading and it would have explained everything that I was wondering. And it says if this card was in play from the start of the game, discard it.
Oh, so you have one full.
I only get one full session with the hot air balloon.
Okay.
Other than that, is sometime in the future, someone may come across the option again and get to do it.
That's cool. And then I think
Very cool.
take 120 from the library and
Oh,
place
this is
it
a
to the
global
back.
effect. Up here.
Oh, okay, okay. And then your last one, take 120 from the library, place it at the back of the quest log.
Oh, okay.
You unlocked a quest.
Hurdle for fame. Okay, whatever that is. Wow, there's a lot of quests in there. End of scene. Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, I'm losing something on Saturday, or somebody's losing something on Saturday. Oh, the
The
sorry.
balloon It's
Just
gonna
put
move
that down.
to here, and then
Are you
we
jumping with it?
put this back on and moves one forward.
You get to move for free with it. So it depends where you want to be.
I don't know where I want to be.
This will be the last round. So
Yeah, probably don't want to go to Chabar since
Oh, since you
it's
can't do
in
anything?
chaos. Yeah, I've destroyed their lives. I'm gonna just stay in Yazin. All right,
Alrighty.
go ahead. What are you doing?
So first I'm going to do this. So once on your turn, you may spend 2 gold. I will. Oops, wrong way. Going to 7. And roll a d12. On a 4 to 12, I gain 6 gold. 7, I get 6 gold. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking I could go take them. No, I should just not. I should keep them. Let's go 1, 2. And then which one do I want to do? Let's do the Lost Relatives quest. So this one is 0142. 'Cause I have 2 quests here, so
What is it?
0142.
Arriving at the inn attached to the ranger station, you ask the friendly koala innkeeper if she knows anything about Oruzmak, the missing scarlet macaw. His daughter is very worried about him, and you are on the case. An older macaw did arrive here some time ago. He paid for a room in full for months until he had finished some business in the forest. I haven't seen him for days. He set out one morning saying something about the lake. She hands you a copy of his room key in case you wish to search it for clues and points you in the direction of the forest he set out for. Would you like to explore the woods, which is hard survival, or search Orumask's room, medium eyeball, medium perception?
Let's go with
Do you have explore? Do you have
just
search?
looking. If I do, okay, if I do the, which doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it will. Let's do, I want to do one that's not going to get affected by this, which would be the explore. Sneak, fight, or climb. No. Yeah, so let's explore the woods.
It's a hard one.
It's a hard one. I get some rerolls with explore, so, and then 1, 2, 3.
Janet with the super chat says, this is for Mel's Gambling Anonymous membership.
I just had to. It's like I spend 2, I get 6. The odds are so good, right? You have to just roll
Hello,
with.
my name is Mel, and I'm a gambling addict.
Oh, I think I've said it in the past
Hi, Mel.
in Arkham Horror streams that
Yeah.
I will gamble all day if it's not my money.
Yeah,
If it's not real. All right, we're going for a hard test here. I got 3.
That's
And
what you need.
let's keep this, but I can re-roll some dice with explore.
Wow.
I can re-roll up to 3 dice. So let's re-roll 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, we got 3. Still good.
Rusmak must have headed out to one of the few lakes deep within Maratu's forest. Using your survival skills, you track down a lake, but it takes you several hours to arrive. The water is a refreshing sight after your long hike, but there are no macaws in sight. Wrong lake. You keep going and soon come to a larger body of water, upon the shores of which is a scarlet macaw sitting peacefully. You stumble tiredly onto the beach, and the macaw turns around to greet you warmly. It turns out that he is indeed Rusmak. The building over there. He points to a nearby old-looking cottage. It brings back faint memories. I've been trying to take a closer look, but the owner won't have it. He's driven me away twice. Despite your exoneration, despite your exhortations about his daughter being worried about him, Rothmack refuses to leave until he gets to the bottom of his personal mystery. The owner knows more than he's letting on. I just know it. Do you have the an underdog tag?
No.
Would you like to convince the owner to trust you, which is a hard communication, or sneak to the back of the cottage, which is medium thievery?
Let's do sneak. I get 1. Let's do the sneak. Let's do the sneak.
Janet says, I had this scenario today. Hope you had better luck than I did. It was a bad dice rolling day for me, lol.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to sneak.
They used to go to the casino, says Yogi, but they're, both of their photos are on the do not let in list.
Okay, I'm sneaking. So I need medium. Okay, so I need a orange, a dark blue, 3 black. I have some sneak bonuses, so only a 1.
You need
and
2.
Let's. Oh, yeah, let's. I need 2 only.
Well, it's medium, yes.
Medium, so
At
I can
least
get.
2.
Oops, I can get 2. Reroll up to 1 die and convert up to 2 sneaks into 2 successes. Okay, let's reroll this one. Oh, we got 3 because I get 1 success from my inner fire.
You and Rosmack are sneaking around the back when he nudges you in the side. That carving, he whispers, pointing at a wooden totem. It's coming back to me. This used to be my cottage. You're interrupted by an old Tuatara snapping the back door open. How many times must I say, you can't be here, leave and don't come back? He slams the door but continues to stare through the windows. Despite the mystery of the cottage having been solved, Rosmack seems unsatisfied. Don't worry, he says. I'll be heading back to my Somaya now instead of trapsizing through the forest. Or traipsing through the forest? As Rosmack hikes away, you feel calm set in. Reuniting a father with his daughter has brought you inner peace.
Yeah.
Earn 1 prestige.
I did it.
Return lost relative 128 from the adventure to the library.
And then take 60 or give 60 to the
60 to the adventurer. Inner peace, serene, upbeat. Recall, convince, observe. You do any of these skill checks, this hastens. There you go.
Oh, that's the opposite of my inner fire skill check.
Yeah.
So now 1 is gonna.
Partner, no. Take 1 away from the library, place it back of the quest slot. Okay. So it unlocked another quest.
I have inner fire
Done.
and inner peace, so that feels good.
End of scene.
Okay.
Okay, here I'm just going to see. What do we got here, Yesden? Temples, gardens, market. I'll go to the market. I don't have much money. Gardens, temples. I don't know. Let's check out the gardens. The garden and its plants are covered by a thick layer of snow. A polecat in a winter jacket greets you and introduces herself as Edibon, the head gardener. It's been snowing for several days straight. The skylights are covered and light can't get in. I haven't had the time to sweep them yet. There's so much to do. I hate to ask for a favor so abruptly, but would you mind helping? There's also some work to be done inside if you want to get out of the cold. Plow snow from the roof? Sure. That is that one. So these. Yeah.
God.
4. Wow.
Wow, you're a good
I'm
snowplower.
good at snow plowing this time.
Oh.
You seem to be gifted in the art of snow plowing and have the skylights cleared in no time. Edibon is already waiting for you as you descend from the roof. You've a knack for this kind of work, haven't you? Here's your pay with a little extra for speedy and quality results.
Ooh.
Gain 8 gold, you
That's
say.
a good way to make some money.
Yeah.
Be good at what they're
I
asking.
know, I was like, I'm broke. I don't want to go to the market. Then I did a little work. Now I want to go to the market. Give 15 from the library.
Oh, a
A
jacket.
long coat to go with my hat.
It is shady as well.
All right. I'm going to get rid of my climbing axes, I think. I hate to do it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, got to put my outfit together. More shadiness, more warmth. Sneaking, I'm better at. Exploring and intimidating, I can reroll. Okay, cool. End of scene. Okay,
You did that so fast, yeah.
move to Sunday.
That is our final day.
There's 2 things that fire off there.
That is the balloon, hot air balloon.
Okay, so it just moves to the next. Hot air balloon moves to the next Star Wars.
And then this one.
Harmony 65. So 200 again?
Oh, it's the same every time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then based on our.
Prestige and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, maybe we can throw a
Oh,
party
sorry.
this time.
How many adventures are in the game? 2. How many of you have the isolated tag? 0. You 2 adventurers decide to punctuate your recent escapade properly and head to an inn to celebrate and trade tales of your personal epics. A nearby inn should suffice this night of revelry. You find one whose lights are on and is rumbling with the sounds of laughter and music. Throwing open the door, you enter inside. The festivities lull for a second, and everyone impulsively casts their gaze on the door. If you agree, you can collectively pay to choose to throw a party.
So last time we celebrated alone, I'm tempted to say
I feel
let's
like we
throw a
did this
party.
the first time we played. I feel like we paid the money because we knew we were just playing one time, but I still don't want to throw away money.
No? Okay.
You may also trade gold and items during the scene. I have 10. What do you have?
13.
I know, but
And
like,
I have my birds that can help me again.
I don't know. If you want to, I'll pay like 2 for it.
You want to pay 8?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go down to 5.
I'll go down to 8.
I want to see what this option is because I know we did the last one before.
I feel like we did this the very first time we played the game,
I
but
don't
maybe we
remember
didn't.
what happened.
I don't either. It's so long ago. How much prestige did you get in total? 6 plus 7, 13, right?
Yep.
12 to 16. You put in your coins together and buy drinks for everyone, which the folks give you a hearty round of applause for. Many even join your party, dancing and singing with you through the night. Folk recall tales they've heard about you, good and bad. Some ask for advice, others admire, and one of them swears you robbed them. As folks are enjoying themselves, a snowshoe hare crashes the party. Folks are puzzled by the bottles of bright liquid she hands out. I am Poswawa, the alchemist. Heard you all were having a good time, so I came to make it better. She encourages everyone to sample their assigned drinks and tell her what they feel. You cautiously wait for others to drink first, and after a few sips, folks report different effects, but all good. So you throw it back in a single gulp.
Oh, no.
Roll the d12 for each non-isolated adventurer. Give them a card from the library based on this.
So this is me, I guess. I'll go first.
So this is like a different status you're going to have for the next adventure.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that one's cocked.
9.
9, and I get 8, which
Which is the
is
same for both.
both 62.
This is going to be bad. We shouldn't have done this.
No, it's fine. You paid for it. You're getting a free little ability here, I'm
As
sure.
long as it's not bad.
Was it 62?
62.
It's a little determined.
Okay.
Resolute, upbeat, skill check. You can discard it for a success. If you're afraid, you get rid of it.
Okay.
Sure.
I was worried that it would be something bad.
That's not bad. No, it's good because you paid for it. It's like just setting you up for a better success next time. Many of the folks flooding into the party know of you all. They've heard some stories, good and bad, true and false, the things you've done. As the party goes on, folks tell each other how they can't wait to hear more about your future exploits. You are well known. End of game. Perform the following steps to save the game. Remove all timer tokens from the calendar and cards without resolving their timed effects.
Okay.
Resolve all save effects on adventure boards and cards in play.
Oh, I didn't even use my ability.
Oh,
so
I
still
totally
have-
forgot to. Yeah.
I still have mine.
So we save that. And then any other ones?
I don't have any on my abilities, no.
No. So these all just get saved with my guy. This one. So Boomir goes here.
Oh, sorry, this one we'll get.
And then this one gets discarded. 174. Okay, what's this one?
This one, if this card was in play from the start of the game, discard. So no, we found
Which is a global effect.
Yeah, so then this one, shuffle the 88 into the event deck. Or shuffle 88, not the, sorry, I don't know where that came from. Shuffle 88 into the event deck and replace this card with 11.
I don't have an 88.
Oh, okay.
It was already done.
Maybe.
But whatever.
I mean,
It's
I
fine.
can see.
No, yeah, whatever. Don't mix them. Just look quick.
No? No 88.
We might have done it already.
Okay, maybe it's done.
I don't know. I only have events that start at 90. But hold on, maybe I messed up. No. Whatever. It could already be done or vaulted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already vaulted.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it must have fired something off.
And then you need number 11.
Replace this with 11. 80 into the event deck. Replace this card with 11. Maybe I'm supposed to get that out of there.
From the vault?
Yeah, I forget, like, if it's missing from here, I feel like you have to get it from the vault and put it back in, but I could be wrong. It is mentioned, though. I remember that. I just don't remember what the ruling is on it, like what they tell you to do. I don't know if you can quickly find it. Okay, and then get 11. So now it's November next time you play, using the winter side of the board.
Okay, these two need to be resolved as well. Well, I'll see if I can quickly find that.
It has no 290 available. Replace location 2. So Chabar is being replaced with 227. Oh, look, it's like rebuilding. Hey, look at this. You can visit the construction site at Chabar.
That's cool.
So it's going from this. Oh, but it's the winter side. One sec. There you go. That's better. Okay. And then this would...
We might need to, because it just says, while not in play, cards are kept in 2 trays. The vault is used left often and used for temporary storage. All cards in the library and the vault are kept in numerical order. Unlike other sections, if cards have the same number, their relative order does not matter.
I don't know where I read that. I don't see it in the FAQ.
Cards. Yeah, like I don't know if the vault is like out of the game.
I don't know. I forget.
What would be the difference of telling us to put it in the vault and then?
Okay.
But we'll figure that out, I guess.
So this card gets replaced. What happens to a card that gets replaced? What does replace? Does it say on the back or something?
No.
Like, does replace go to the discard, or does replace go to the vault?
Let's see, maybe that was in this one as well. Like they talk about cards.
I'll just put it in here. This one we keep. This one is 271. So rebuilding Chabar. Okay, cool. That's neat.
The place goes to the library.
Okay. All right, I did that right then. Okay.
And
So
mine
these.
says, I think cards stay in the vault unless you reset the game.
Oh, okay, perfect.
yes,
we'll
we
just do it
already
that
did
way.
that,
That's fine.
so-
That's fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
sorry, and then this one goes.
I'm not too
with
worried about that. Oh yeah, I need this for the global save slot. This for the global save slot.
Those are mine. Brett, hello.
So we don't want to play another game right now. Place the cards of each adventure. I need all your cards. They go in here. And then I place all these in here. And all these locations, they need to also go in there. Oh. And we pack all components, saving complete. I showed this last time. Thank you
I
for
didn't see
playing.
that.
Yeah, I clicked it like after I ended the stream and then clicked the finish playing. Join our Discord, rate the game on PGG, visit our website, finish game. I don't know what happens to this. Oh, just starts a new one.
Goes back to the beginning.
Oh, check above Rob and Mel. Oh.
Oh.
Will Rob go up, and away in his beautiful balloon? Will Mel recover from her gambling issues? How much do you want to bet she will?
I still have that card, and I can use it once per turn.
Brett, happy American Day of Thanksgiving. Yes.
Reagan, hello.
Happy Canadian regular Thursday.
Yeah, it was just a regular day here.
But yes, happy Thanksgiving to our American friends, of course. Hello, hello. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend if you have tomorrow off too, and you're just celebrating some time with family or whatever. Enjoying your holidays. Julio?
That was fun.
Yes.
I enjoy this game.
I do too. It was just fun, adventure, laughs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun. It's
just
like
fun,
written
exactly.
well, thoughts in here, exploring all over, funny statuses, skill checks,
Things happen I'm not expecting.
traveling choices, adventures. Yeah, so I know it's very unexpected. There's always like surprises,
Yeah.
giggles, funny things. Like, yeah, I like it. It's just an enjoyable game all around, in my opinion.
I agree.
So far. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We may play this again on stream in the future, but we may not. We'll see. We do have lots of other games to get to. And again, this game is like endless. So yeah, there's no like, oh, it should end in roughly 10 to 12 scenario sessions, whatever. I mean, we could play it that much. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. Again, you can have players jump in, jump out. I could play this solo one day out of nowhere. Totally possible. I could start a new character. I could start a new character and play with Mel with her character. She could play with my character. I could play with a new character, whatever. You can just do whatever you want. We could play competitive. We could play co-op. We could play 1, 2, 3, 4 player. It's just ever persistent world, which will always be the same. People can jump in, jump out, you know. I think it's so cool, so flexible, very sandboxy, very neat. Very neat. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow streaming Final Girl, playing the Sacred. Oh, I forget what the scenario is called. But I did play it. I tried it out. I think I have a grasp on the rules, but I played it a few days ago. Join me tomorrow as I play more Final Girl, the solo-only horror action slasher themed game. Where see if the final girl can kill the killer before being killed. After killing lots of victims. We'll see. But join me tomorrow for that. Cool game. I've been playing it for the last little bit and having a good time. And then join us on Saturday as we start a new campaign in Arkham Horror, the living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. I don't know. Probably like our 5th or 6th or something campaign we've played of that game on the channel. So it's been a while. The last one we played was like a year ago. The Edge of the Earth campaign. Yeah. So it's been a year. They've released a new campaign for that game. We're going to dive into it on Saturday, get it kicked off. So if you want to join us for that, you can set a reminder for it already. Just check out the channel with the upcoming streams at youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. And yeah. And then next week we'll be back playing some more Lord of the Rings Journeys to Middle-earth, as we've been doing, playing through a campaign of that game also. So if you're into adventure, story, multiple session games that are ever evolving, that's kind of what we do here. So if you're a fan of this type of game, you're probably a fan of a bunch of the games we play on the channel. So you should hit the subscribe button, and you should also hit the like button to help other people find the channel when they're searching for this kind of stuff. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.